Good afternoon, everyone on the chat and in the stream. We are going to give everyone a few minutes. Good afternoon, Kai White Wolf. How are you doing today? Today on the stream, I've got Scurvy Dog and Twisted Rose with me. Want to chime in there, Scurvy, Twisted? Introduce yourselves. How y'all doing today?
Good. How are you? Twisted Rose.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Good afternoon.
So, in today's stream, we're going to tackle a couple little tricks. Some viewer requested ones, some that I've come up with on my own. So, well, I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. But I have a couple of viewer requests to do in today's stream, so we're going to knock that out. And then, if y'all have anything you want to add to the conversation, anything you want to see done, anything you want to have any tips on, just throw them in the comments section. I'll try to cover them as we go along. So, let's just get going here. Signing in, signing in. Why is my Atom so low? It should update here. I was playing on my wife's PlayStation last night, so my Atom should update. There they go. Alright, I've got a couple Atoms. Alright, so let's get our character selected here and go ahead and get into the world we need to be playing in. So, all of my camps are practically on max budget on my buildy character, so today we're going to be playing in my YouTube test world. This world does have all of the same restrictions as adventure mode, so everything that I do here you can do in an adventure. The only thing that I have changed is I have extra budget. That way I have a little bit of space to play around with to work on these, you know, build tricks that I won't be showing off today. So here we go. Let's just go ahead and get in here and get started.
I'll join you all shortly, SweeTroll. I'm just finished.
No rush at all. Take your time. Take your time. We'll get comfortable here and just kick back while I wait for this to load. Now let's see. I got a trick that I'm going to do with the mine walls, provided it still works. From everything that I hear, they didn't patch anything with the mine walls being able to be merged into. So, excuse me. I had McDonald's for breakfast, and it's trying to come back up. Oof.
That's not good.
It's caught me a little off guard. But anyways.
Eviction notice.
Ooh.
No, that's your stomach.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. To do. Court. Hey, SweeTroll. I'm on break at work, but just wanted to stop by and say hi. Absolutely. I believe you had made a request on one of my other videos. I'm pretty sure, unless I'm confusing you for somebody else, but I think that was you, about merging the putting wallpaper on the powered doors. I think I have something worked out for that. I haven't tried it with the keypad door just yet, but I do have it worked out for the regular powered door. So, the first things first, we'll cover it with the regular powered door, and then we'll attempt to do it with the keypad door and see how that works out. And then I had another request to build my television stand that I used in my hillside bungalow, so we're going to do that today as well, and that one is going to be very involved. It took me forever to build that whenever I made it for that build, so yeah, that might take me a minute. And I've got something over here taking pot shots at my camp. I got my little stabby boy here. We're going to just get over here and just boot this Protectron, get rid of him. There's another one running around here somewhere. I bought. Alright. It's got that covered. Okay, so coming over here, and this is just something I kind of mocked up as I was testing the whole wallpaper on a powered door thing. Let's go into the build menu, and we will just zoom around this real quick in the camera. So this was just thrown together in about, I don't know, 20 minutes just to test and see if it was possible. So it's just a little box right now. And yeah, it's a double wall here, merged inside the power door, just nice and clean. And you can see a little nub sticking up right here. That's the top of the pressure plate that is merged inside the foundation, and the wiring running off of that to the generator and up to the door to activate it. But yeah, so let's just take a step right up here. You walk up to it, boom, and you're in. Walk back this way, and you're out. So works perfectly, and you can't even see the pressure plate because, like I said, it is merged right in the foundation, just below the top of the foundation. Now, if you merge your pressure plate, if you merge your pressure plate too deep, it won't activate. So you're gonna make sure you test it before you finish your build, finish your merge, because it won't work. And I got more robots shooting at my camp, so let's go take care of those guys. And then we'll get to building that wall. We'll get that done real quick, and then we'll test it with the keypad door. Goldfinger, what's happening? How are you today? Okay, so I think, let's see, do I want to go through the trouble of re-merging the pressure plate for this, or just leave the pressure plate in there and redo all of this? Well, anyways, we'll go ahead and delete all of these things, and we'll just do this from scratch. Excuse me. That way, y'all know exactly how to do it. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete these wires, because even though Bethesda says they fixed the ghost budget problem, I'm going to go ahead and delete the wires anyways, because I get paranoid about things. And let's get rid of this this floor mat, and I'll keep this foundation out here for now. Moving on the way. So as you can see right here, we do have the pressure plate in at a kind of a diagonal angle. That way you get, you know, the nub at the corner of the doorway. That way it's not sticking out in the way. And yeah, I think I'll leave this the way it is. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. You do the foundation merge. For those of y'all who may be tuning in who don't know how to do a foundation merge, I'll show you real quick right here. Now there is a thing that you got to do to get this foundation to snap in on that pressure plate. As you can see, it won't snap in, but all you have to do is simply break that pressure plate, be it with a flamethrower trap or PvP, and you can get that pressure plate or this foundation to snap in on top of that pressure plate. But anyways, to do a foundation merge, just to cover the basics for any of y'all who do not know, just going to throw a random piece of floor decor on here. It doesn't really matter what it is. This is just for demonstration purposes anyways. I do have free crafting on in this world, so that's another thing. You just build. No worries about using, you know, crafting materials and whatnot. So we're just going to throw this TV aquarium on here just for the fun of it. Now when you're doing your foundation merges and foundation floats, what you do is you get two foundations side by side. Put your back to the foundation you're snapping from. So put your back to it, and then grab your foundation that you want to do your merge on. Hold your X button, or I think A button if you're on a Xbox. Yeah, I think it's A button. So hold your A button on Xbox or X on PlayStation, and you're going to use your bumper buttons, L1 and R1, or left bumper, right bumper, and you're going to use them to raise and lower your foundation. Now when you go up, if you go up with your foundation and snap it down, the foundation jumps back down to the snapping point to the foundation next to it, and the item you want to float will float. If you want to drop merge it, you're going to push it down with your bumpers and then snap it in like so. So yeah, there we go. So that's just covering the basics for those of y'all who don't know. And yeah, that's how that's done. So what you'll do is, you know, when you set up your pressure plate for your door, you get it in place in the center of the foundation with, you know, the corner of it sticking out. You'll just bring it over to another foundation, and you will you know, like I'll do it right here real quick with that, with my back to that foundation. You'll just grab it, and you know, if you want to pull it out, up. If you want to go in with it, just get it below the surface. And once you have it below the surface, like I said, just make sure you step on top of it and make sure it works. See, now it's working still. So that if you go too deep with it, it won't work. So make sure you test it before you go any further. All right, so now that we've got that done, what we've got to do, we've got to get some doorways on here. So first things first, I always use the barn. That's just the ones I love to use. We use the barn doorways. I'm going to snap a doorway in here. And we've got to get a doorway on this side of it. Okay, so what we've got to do is we need to get our flamethrower out. And as you can see, I'm a little low. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a pressure plate down real quick. And then I'll put my flamethrower on top of the pressure plate. Hopefully that should give me just enough height to hit that pressure plate that I need to burn. And I got the doorway and not the pressure plate. Oh, lovely. That's usually the way it works, isn't it? One more time. Module, and I'm just going to stack the flamethrower on the pressure plate again, and then just float it up with the C.A.M.P module and hopefully hit what I'm aiming at. So let's bring this over here, line it up. It looks like it's a little bit too high. Isn't that hilarious? That's kind of funny. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to make it a little easy on myself, and just come over here to my sinky dirt and attempt to do a drop merge. Why not? This is kind of stupid of me. I could just bring another pressure plate out and do it that way. SweeTroll always doing it the hard way. I mean, I could just manually set the foundation height. And man, my dog's going crazy in there. See, I'm good. Have you seen my cabaret video yet? I have not. I'm going to have to check that out.
Yeah, I saw it. It was very good, Goldie.
May have to come see that in person someday. See if that hits it. I mean, that should hit it. Yep, okay. Good deal. Alright, and I'm just going to let that burn for now. I'm not going to worry about disarming it. I'm just going to move it over here out of the way. So with that done, I can bring this foundation back over here and snap it in over. And we're going to go ahead and get another barn wall in here. Now, with the powered doorways, they have a lip on the bottom of them. And well, there's a couple ways you can go about doing this. You can try to lower it, put it in lower than the doorways to have the lip be underneath the foundation, but you can't merge it super deep because the powered doors you can't do a real deep merge on them. It's kind of weird how they worked out, but I'll do it both ways, and yeah, we'll check it out. But anyways,
Oh my god, I just started attacking Twisted Rose by walking past her.
Hey.
oh yeah, I've got always PvP on.
Nice.
I forgot about that. PvP is always on in the server because when I have people in helping me build, it's a whole lot easier not having to do handshakes. So let's just play nice, y'all. No unnecessary killing. Unless you guys want to kill each other, then that's totally up to y'all. Anyways.
Yep.
Nice. I don't even have a weapon out, but as soon as I walked past Rose, it said attacking.
I'm going on the roof where it's safe.
All right, so that's right. Hopefully, I've still got the perks on to make another flamethrower. I'll have to go to my perk cards and redo it. We are set. All right. Yeah, I think I changed that on the stream with the garage because I was having so many issues with that darn roof. That was hilarious. I fought for a good hour trying to get 3 pieces of roof in. It was kind of embarrassing. But anyways, once you have your mine walls broken, you just go over to your walls and the brick. Oh, hello. What's stopping me? Ooh. Okay, this is interesting. Bethesda, have you done something here?
Why? What's wrong?
Oh, this isn't good.
No, it's not good.
This isn't good at all. This worked before the patch. This is what I was afraid of. This is why I didn't rush to stream before the patch, because I was afraid this was going to get fixed. No walls are snapping in over these broken mine walls. Well, this might have just threw a big wrench in things.
Hang on. Custom world, you can snap toggle on and off. Maybe it's...
Well, I have it set for adventure mode rolls in here. Well, this is interesting.
Bethesda's giving you problems, and my YouTube's giving me problems.
This is very interesting. Very, very interesting. So what I'm curious about now I'm going to try just offsetting this a quarter, just to see what happens. That's a bummer if they patched it. Yeah, my skinny walls. I'm hoping this isn't the case. I'm hoping my skinny walls aren't legacy now, because I hadn't even got to show that one off yet. I had a gut feeling that they were going to patch it, so it is what it is. It's frustrating. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to offset this one quarter, and I'm going to see if we can, at the very least, get a wall to go in. Okay, so we can still do custom widths, but I can't seem to snap overlapping completely. So that gives me hope for my skinny walls, at the very least. So we got that going for us, which is good. But, this kind of throws a wrench in things a little bit here, I have to say, because, this worked the other day. Just completely overlapping and just snapping right in. Now, okay, all right. I've got an idea. Always full of ideas. So I know I can't snap it in overlapping the exact same snapping point. So what we're going to do is we're going to snap that power door in on a lower snapping point. So what I need to do is I need to pull this over here out of the way, and we're just going to bring this down just a bit, probably enough to cover up that threshold. So we're just going to bring this down. If I get it right where I want it here, that should be enough. Alright, so with this going to another snapping point, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the foundation over here to keep this, though I could snap right back to the mine walls, but here we have an issue though. I'm going to have to repair these, and I'm going to have to make them doorways so I can pull this foundation out. And these are going to be floating temporarily. And we're just going to redo this. So let's grab another foundation. Floors. Okay, and see, this is lower. We're going to grab this foundation, and I can't pull it down. That's right. I have to go from the side because I've got that pressure plate there. So let's pull this over here. Come on, you. Alright, bring this one over. And we're going to push this down real quick. Replace these back to the mine walls. Now, I tell you what, we know the keypad access, not the keypad, we know the power door works. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to test this with the keypad access door and see if we can access the keypad once we put wallpaper on. So we're going to test it on the keypad. If the keypad doesn't work, then we'll go ahead and put in the powered door. This is the exact same process, I believe, for both doors, so let's give it a shot.
If you want something broken, just let me know. I'm standing nearby.
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, I'll just I'll put the flamethrower away and I'll let you guys help me out. Yeah, I, I get so used to being a one-man show here that I've gotten so independent on things. All right, so okay, now we're getting a snap. It's letting us snap, which is good. So as you can see, it is snapping in. So we're going to go up to, where is the keypad one? I think it's in the same category, right? No, yeah, power door keypad access. So yeah, this is the keypad access one. So where's the other power door? Because I was trying to put in the wrong power door. Wait a minute, where is it? Wait, I passed it. So here's the standard power door. So this would be the one if you want to do the pressure plate on both sides. And this is the bad boy you'd want to use if you want to do the keypad access. So I think I'm just going to do the... You get extra colors with this one. So I'll do the red one. Keypad. Okay, so on this side, I got to flip it the other way. So let's grab this foundation over here and get this to snap on the reverse. And we're going to find... Oh, come on. What's going on here? Did I snap that too high? Oh, no. Freaking snapped it to the darn wall, so I got to repair these again. Make them barn galactic. Hey, what's happening? If you want to join us in party, just let me know. Come hang out. You're more than welcome to join us in the party chat. Hang out, show off your builds too here in a little bit if you want to. We'll be touring Rose's camps here in a little bit if she has one that she wants to show off. Scurvy, if you want to make these two walls disappear, have at. Oh, that is so fast. Oh my goodness. That was lovely. Alright, so we're going to flip this backwards. And, okay, keypad code is 2254. Anybody want to drop? I'm going to drop that in the chat real quick. Just so I don't forget, we can go back and reference that. 2254. So throw that in the chat. That way I do not forget what the keypad code is. Alright. Okay, and alright, so I'm already seeing this may or may not work. We're going to find out. Now, as you see, we got this keypad door in here, but if I go to try to pull these foundations away, this first one, I'll be able to pull it away, no problem. But this one, intersecting object, and also wouldn't be accessible, so it needs support. So, Scurvy, if you want to go ahead and rip that keypad door down. And just like the brick walls, it should... Now let me see something here. What do we got going on? It's intersecting. Something's intersecting somewhere. I'm not sure what. Oh, you know what? I bet it's... Now, can we break it away from support? Yes, we can. So I have a feeling, just a gut feeling, that these walls maybe are stopping us from getting this foundation in, mainly because of the pressure plate that was still right there. So we got that in. I'm going to pull this over here. Alright. And I'm going to keep this lower snapping point for now, just in case this doesn't work out and we want to go back to the other doorway. So let's go ahead and get that keypad access and repair it. Alright. And so for right now, let's see. Can I access the keypad? I can. I can still access the keypad. Now it doesn't have power, so let's fix that. We'll throw this generator in here just so we can run power to... Okay, so there's the switch right there, so we'll bring it over to this side. For some reason that switch is black now. That's weird. After we broke it, the switch up and changed colors. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that should be all we need to do, unless we have to wire off the switch to the door. I can't remember exactly how these work, but I think that should make it work. We have power on this side of the keypad. So it's 2254. Okay, so the door works. Let's go ahead and wallpaper these doorways Now this is the tricky part. We gotta get the doorway to highlight and wallpaper it. So let's just slap. Oh no! This might be a job for skin. Wait, no, it says I can still access it. You just can't see it. 2254. Yeah, so we can't see the keypad, but we can access the keypad. If we want to remedy that, we're probably going to have to make a skinny double wall. So hey, what better time to show y'all how to make skinny double walls than the present? Well, a skinnier double wall. As you can see, the keypad access door, it's a lot thicker than a standard wall. So you don't want to make this wall too skinny. Or the whole point of putting wallpaper on it's not going to work. Little Peddler, how are you doing today? Good to see you with us in chat this afternoon. All right, so right on. So as you can see, this works. If you want to use just the regular power door, all you would do is you would wire up power to your switch down here to 2 conduits. Have one conduit go to your generator or power source. The other go up to the door, which the little nub for the door would be up here on this corner on the regular powered door. But what we're going to do here is we're going to attempt to get a skinnier double wall in here so we can still have the keypad visible, but also have wallpaper be visible on this side of the wall. So what I need to do to pull that off is, well, come over here. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to show you how to make a super skinny double wall. Super skinny double wall, and then we'll make a skinnier double wall to get the wallpaper recessed in a little bit so you can still see the keypad on the wallpaper. So first step, if you're making some skinny double walls, floors, I want to go ahead and put a floor over here and pull this floor to right here, and we'll get rid of this floor. All right, so super simple trick. What we're going to do here is we're going to go over here to our mine walls. Star Fox BR, hey there, learning with the master. I wouldn't necessarily call myself a master, but hey, to each their own. If you think I'm that good, then thank you. But by all means, I am not the best. I learn a lot from everybody in this community. Some lovely builders in the chat this afternoon that I've learned a lot from. After all, this whole mine wall thing, the person who taught me about this, the fact that you can merge into them, that would be Galactic Builds. She tipped me off to this about a month and a half ago, I think it was, or a month ago, Lord, I don't know. But man, that was a life changer. So I cannot take credit for this entirely. She totally gave me the idea that it was possible, and I've just went and expanded on it myself with different things. And she's got some amazing things that she does with this trick. And I'll tell you, the way that we all build, we have our own ways. She does some great work with freestanding walls and these mine walls to make some amazing combinations. So check her out if you don't know about her. She's an amazing builder, and she's really good at what she does.
100%.
Yes. I mean, what you're doing right now is something I don't even know how to do. That's why I'm watching and staying quiet.
So I'm going to pull this in.
Jens and I... Sorry.
Go ahead.
Well, after your previous live stream, when you did this on your previous one, Jens and I were trying to figure it out of a workshop. Could not get it to work at a workshop. For some reason, don't know why, but when we went to the camp... Oh, you're fine. So when we went to the camp, I gave up at the workstation, went to the camp, works fine. So I don't know what about the rules in workshops is different, but this is really difficult, if not impossible, to do at a workshop.
Oh, the skinny walls?
Yeah.
I haven't tried it in workshops. Okay, so to do this, what you're going to do is you're going to get this foundation over here offset so you can pull it in. And once you have it pulled in about the thickness of the wall, as you can see right here, if I change this mine wall over to a barn wall, you further with it, there is a zone, an area where you can't get it to come in any deeper. So when you got these foundations slightly overlapping, as you see, you can pull it over and I got green. I can click this in, and this is going to give me a snapping point that's inside this wall. There is a point where it won't go any further. Not sure what that point is. I can't quite remember. So we're going to figure out what that point is. I think I was just about right at the depth where I won't be able to get it to go any further. So I'm pull it in here. As you can see, we're completely overlapping, but I don't know if it will let me pull it in. My cat is having a fit about something. As you can see, completely overlapping, making it, you know, as skinny as possible. It won't overlap. Now, in theory, you could pull that other foundation and float in your walls to get them completely flush with each other and do wallpaper on both sides. But if you're already working off of established snappy points and you want to make it super fast and super easy and go along the entire length of the build, just sacrifice a little bit of that, because that's what I did on my other build. And it still looks amazing. Just pull this back out just a wee bit. And I'm just going to pull this. As you can see, we are snapped to this one. And then replace this over to the mine wall. Scurvy, if you want to do the honors. Alright, and then just bring your other wall in that you want to overlap with it. As you can see, we got a snapping point on the foundation that's on this side of it. Then we've got the interior side facing out. And with that being a doorway, I'm going to go ahead and pull this away from it so I can leave it floating. Leave it floating, come on. Alright, leaving it floating. And we'll repair this and replace. And we're going to put a wallpaper on this side. Get a wallpaper on this side. And as you can see, really, really skinny double wall right here. Nice and thin. Now you can get it a little bit thinner. Yeah, I could have gone a little bit thinner with that. But that's the gist of it. You just want to play around with that foundation, freehanding it back a little bit, and get it to that point where it won't overlap anymore, and bring it back, you know, to right where it's at the edge and not being able to overlap. Or, you know, like I said, just pull this foundation, build it all floating, and then bring the foundations back in after you've got it built. But yeah, that's the gist of how you build a skinny double wall. This one's not as skinny as it could be, but that's the method right there. So we're gonna get rid of those two, and we're gonna come over here and we're gonna try to skinny double wall this and get the wallpaper just on top. So I've only got to bring this wall in just a little bit. If you're looking at this on the side, it's really only got to come in just a hair. So that's what we're going to shoot for, getting this to come in. So in order to do that, we're going to bring this foundation over and snap this one to the front side. I don't see myself needing that one anymore. And we're going to pull this one out of the way. Like I said, we just got to come in a little bit because we're looking at the side of this. We can see the frame. You can see the side, the edge of the brick frame right here, this metal. So it's really a small amount we got to bring this wall in. So we're just going to try to bring this in about that same amount, just a wee bit. So it's always tricky bringing these walls, these floors in. But that should do it right there. So the next step we're going to do, we're going to bring this foundation over. And here's the thing, with that door, the keypad door repaired, I can't overlap it, which is kind of interesting. But that's okay. We got to pull it down anyways just to get this done. So we got to pull this keypad door back out. And we're going to go ahead and delete this wall and replace this over to the mine wall. And once again, Scurvy, if you want to grace us with that lovely chainsaw you got there, what is that called again?
Auto axe.
Auto axe, yeah, that auto axe. And you want to make sure you want to pull this into this foundation to get that snapping point. All right, Commander Gold 93. What level are you, and are you on PlayStation? Well, does level really matter when you got 5 characters and you don't spend a whole lot of time on them? I think my highest level character I got is like 600 and something. I haven't reached the 700 club or the 8,500 club like one person in our chat up there. But yeah, my highest level one's like 600 and something. But like I said, I got 5 characters, and most of what I do is building, and you don't get a whole lot of EXP from building. So yeah, and
Mm.
yeah, I'm on PlayStation. All right. So with that, we are going to pull in another wall right here, and why aren't you snapping, you dastardly thing? What's going on here? Yeah, this game's just gonna give me issues all the way around today, it seems. Now all of a sudden it don't want to snap. Now it could be a possibility that it's my freaking pressure plate down there doing something funky. So you know we already know how it works. I've explained it, so I'm not even worried about building that again. So I was going to pull these out just to try to eliminate any variables that are keeping me from getting this wall to go in for whatever reason. Because I don't see any reason why it shouldn't go in, but it's not going in. Why? I don't know. Maybe I got to go a little bit deeper with it. It could just be an overlapping snapping points thing that's causing it not to go in. I'm not entirely sure. So we're just going to tweak on this foundation until we can make it work. Maybe there's just like that zone where it will and won't work. See, now we went a little bit deeper into it. Now it'll snap in. So let's hope it's not too far. We got it in, but now the question is it going to look right? Because, yeah, I mean, it might still work, especially after we slap the wallpaper on it. So we'll give it a shot. What's the worst that could happen, right? It's not going to work? I mean, we'll just see. We'll just see. I mean, we already know it sort of works. You just can't see the keypad. So going from there, it's not the end of the world if you have to like not see the keypad. If anything, it could be like a secret entry. People just won't even know it's there. They'll be, man, how to open this door? And you have a hidden keypad behind your wallpaper. So, anyways, we're going to do now.
You can make a little arrow on your wallpaper with the chalk lines with an L and a V.
Indeed. All right, so we're going to replace these back over to the mine walls. And once again, Scurvy, if you want to come over here and just wait, hold on a minute.
Oh, sorry.
Real late.
I was getting ahead of myself. I was like, man, I'm pretty sure I can get this done before he gets over here to break them. Okay, Scurvy, have at. All right. So with that done, we get back into the build menu, and we're gonna go down to our keypad door once again. We're just gonna slide that in there, and make sure you get the switch side on the interior. All right. New keypad code, y'all. 3952. Put that in the chat. 3952. That way my forgetful behind does not forget. Alright, we're going to repair these. Replace to a doorway. It doesn't matter which doorway, but let's go with steel. Why not? And I have high hopes that this is going to work. I mean, I can see the frame on the other side of the wall, so that is promising. And let's go ahead and get ourselves a wallpaper for this. So let's do cinder block just for the fun of it. Okay, so now on this side, I'm having issues highlighting the door frame to get the wallpaper. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to the build camera and go to the top where I can actually access the top of the frame. And there we go. Oh, bummer. Okay, we're too deep. You can't see the wallpaper. So I need to bring the wall out just a little bit. Like it was just like 1 pixel off. We were just 1 pixel off getting that wallpaper. So, man, it's going to be an issue. So, Robbie, good to catch you live again. It's been ages. Indeed it has. And glad to have you with us on stream today. So, yeah. All right. So so this is going to be an issue. So I'm looking at the frame up here. We are way too deep. And I'm thinking that keypad might be too recessed to even get. Yeah, I think no matter how shallow we get this wall in here to get this wallpaper, I'm thinking that keypad's going to be completely hidden because this steel frame that's around this door protrudes out. So if you manage to get the wallpaper to just cover up the, you know, the dinginess on this side, you're still gonna have this steel frame around it. So I mean, if you can live with having that steel border on your exterior wallpaper, if you can manage to get this wall inset at the right depth, because I mean, really, I'm only off by just a small amount, just a minuscule amount. Am I off by? If you can pull that out, you can probably get the wallpaper to cover up, you know, this bit of it. But if you try to cover up the steel frame, you're going to cover up the keypad. So that's just kind of the trade-off with this, is what I'm kind of gathering from what I've got here. And this is experimenting with it for the first time here on stream, so it's the learning process. Bear with me. All right, so yeah. I don't know if I want to call this one done yet. What do you guys think? Should I try to at least pull it out just a little bit just to see what it would look like with the wallpaper?
Mm.
I mean, I already know we're not going to be able to cover up the frame, but we can probably cover up the plaster. So we'll try it one more time. I think we'll try one more time just to get it where we need it. Now moving it.
If I
just...
break the other walls, would you be able to highlight it?
Oh no, I already wallpapered it. See, if you come here, you can see the cinder block. It's wallpapered. I gotta. Yeah. So it's just off by 1 pixel. It's kind of a real shame. I almost had it. So man, we're gonna have ourselves another code here in a second. It's gonna be funny. All right, so this is for that. Now, another thing I could try, instead of... You know what? All right. I could try shifting the lower foundations instead of shifting these. I mean, I've already got these walls merged. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shift that keypad door over. I know how to float it, and I'm just going to try this by shifting the keypad door instead. So we're just going to bring this floor right here, pull this floor, and I just want to move it in just a little bit. I hope that went and didn't snap back. I think it did. It looks like it did. I don't think it snapped back. Just moved it back just a little bit, and which heck, we'll know here in a second if we get 2 snapping points. Yeah, we got 2 snapping points here, as you can see. So I'm gonna make sure we snap it inward. Scurvy, if you want to break those out again. All right. And what I want to do is I want to make sure I pull this to... Okay, a new code once again. Another brand new code. All right, so this is looking promising this time. So let's just bring this over. All right, well, you can see the numbers.
Yeah.
So we got that much. So yep, you can see the numbers now. So yeah. And yep. So oh, I almost forgot one more detail. Scurvy, if you want to break the keypad door, I'll pull the foundations upwards. All right. So keypad door, can I grab it? Probably this side I can grab it from and repair it. Alright, and we'll just go ahead and wire this up. Just to verify it all works. And, oh yeah, that's right. This wall's broken too. Nope. Just want to repair. I'll come to this side. I can get the frame from this side. Alright. Quick Smoke, hey, StoleYaSweetroll. It's been a while. Glad to see you back. Thank you. Glad to see you, Quick Smoke. And glad you're here with us on stream today. All right, so let's see. 1138 was that code. Keypad, we can access the keypad, and 11. Okay, and we are good to go. So, yeah, this There we go. So wallpaper on a keypad door. Pretty easy. Not really. But it's done. It's done. That's for sure. 11:38. All right. Cool deal. Cool deal. So that is done. And if you wanted to do just the regular powered door, you wouldn't have to do any of this, skinny double walls. You can just do double walls all the way across. Put the mine walls in, break them, drop the height a little bit. That way you're not snapping in on the same snapping point. So that's the catch-22 with these mine walls. Whenever you go to merge through them, if you're snapping in, overlapping completely with the same snapping point, it won't work. So you have to adjust the wall out, adjust the wall down. And even then, there's still limits. With the skinny double walls, I was trying to work on a method to make skinny Shoji walls, and it would not let me layer in a third wall with them overlapping, no matter what I did. So you can get two in overlapping by scooting them in, or you can build them face to face, and then use the mine walls to scoot in any wall, any depth to make Shoji designs, but they're still going to be thick boy walls. But the cool thing though with the mine walls is when you go to build your interior walls, your corner walls, especially if you're doing Shoji walls for say a Japanese style build, you can do inside corners because you can break the mine walls to layer on the inside corner walls, where before you couldn't overlap those inside corners because the walls would have collision with each other. But that's just going into a whole different department. If you guys want me to do a demonstration of Shoji walls again, I can do that on stream right now. Let's make some Shoji walls. You want to make some Shoji walls? Let's make some Shoji walls. Why not? These walls, whew, budget hungry. Not something you want to build an entire camp out of, but as a garnish to add a small detail, to make some nice Japanese style walls. They're a nice touch to any camp. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with some barn walls once again, and the old method, you can basically overlap these barn walls just by slightly pulling out the foundation, and you can get that effect. But if you want your frames to be inset more to get different textures, different designs, different looks, then this will definitely work. So see here, we're going to be working with an inside corner, and on the outside corner, it's really easy to, work with now. That's what I'm thinking, actually. You'll have this notch. Now, from the last scoreboard, they did come out with a new picket fence, being the red picket fences. I think these could look really cool on the corner of a Japanese-style camp. So I'm going to stack a couple of these up just prematurely before I get going with this to kind of cover up this notch. So you can see we got this notch that's going to be here. So we're going to use this red fence post to cover up this notch. I'm not going to go super crazy with making all the heights right. If you guys want to do this, just use your pressure plate and drop merge it to get your heights where you need them. But anyways, yeah, you just stack them up like that.
SweeTroll, can I interrupt you for a second? Just in the group chat, there was Lady H said that she's unwell and probably not great company at the moment.
Oh, that's all right.
And also Moonlight Cowboy says he will be home at 3:30 EST. If you're still streaming, he'll jump in.
Well, definitely won't be at 3:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, kids get home at a little after 3, so yeah. Which, I mean, 3:30 is probably the latest, because as soon as my younger two come in from school, it is a raucous in here. So that's. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to catch a day where we can get Moonlight on with us in the hours that I'm able to actually stream in peace. Oh, that was a weird audio glitch just then. All right, so let's see here. Shoji walls. Let's see here. We're going to pull this foundation over here, and we're going to pull this foundation out. So what I'm going to do is, for the first Shoji wall, I'm just going to pull this towards me just a wee bit. And there we go. So we got this pulled out just a little bit. This is going to let us have the studs of whatever wall we use stick out on this side. We're going to wallpaper this wall with white wallpaper. Or yellow. Yellow and white seem to, or is it ochre? I'm not sure. Is ochre wallpaper? But it's yellow. Alright, so anyways, we're going to pull this out just a little bit. Now we might be able to just slap this one in. Well, if it weren't for this wall over here, we should be able to just slap this one in as it is standing. But with this wall being over here on the right side, which I can pull this wall probably. And no, see, I can't get it in. So what we're going to do is we're going to make these all mine walls. And make sure it's this little corner one, by the way. It has to be these little triangular mine walls. It can't be the regular full ones. It has to be these ones right here to merge in. So Scurvy, if you want to have that, just plow right on through that.
All 4 of them?
Mm-hmm. Make them go bye-bye. I mean, I can probably get this done without having to repair them and change them back. Alright, so with that done, we can just pull this one right here. Boom, we got our first overlapping wall in for the Shoji wall on this side. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have left that one attached, but that's alright. We're going to get the inside ones done first, and then we'll worry about the exterior ones. So I'm going to pull this foundation back out, and what we're going to do this time is we're going to bridge off of this foundation right here for a snapping point, get this back to center, and then pull this over here out of the way, and we're going to nudge this one back towards us just a little bit. And with that, we're going to pull this over here, make sure we snap to this foundation and not either of those mine walls, because we do not want to have to repair the mine walls and then re-break them because we've got them tied to support. So there we go. Now we got the inside corner of our Shoji wall done. So this is something we couldn't do before because of the fact that the walls had collision with each other. But with the mine walls, we can merge through them. So if you're building some Japanese camps, Japanese traditional homes, you know, utilizing Shoji walls, and you want to do that corner and have that inside corner done up, this is how you know, this is a good way to do it. So hey,
pull both patches up.
New method, you saw it here first. I'm claiming it. Claiming this one. All right.
Hey Rose, are you good to
Yes.
break the walls for SweeTroll for a moment? I'm just going to make a coffee.
All right.
Okay, I gotta get away from your character so I can...
So let me
Keep
think
attacking
here.
each other.
Keep track of what I'm doing here. So we got the inside corner done. We're gonna pull this floor out of the way. All right, and what I'm gonna have to do, because I forgot, is I'm gonna have to take these walls out here. I'm gonna have to take them and turn them into doorways real quick, just so I can pull the foundations away from them. All right, and with this one, man, yeah, I can't just walk it out, so I have to snap off. So I'm gonna bring this foundation over, and okay, I'm colliding with. Okay, that's cool. I'll do it from this side. I'm colliding with that fence post that I put to cover the corners. Won't be accessible. What won't be accessible again? This one. That's right. They're double walled, and the back walls are registering support as well. So I need to change those to doorways also. So let's just go ahead and make these doorways as well, and that should alleviate all of our support errors that we're getting here. And we'll pull this foundation out and away. We're just going to grab this one. We're just going to bump it over just a little bit. Once again, just like we did the other ones. And the depth that you go with this, like, so you'll get a different effect depending on what wall you want to use to make the Shoji frame. Yeah, so just if do make sure that your intervals that you're pulling them out by freehand are roughly the same as you're going around. All right, DSOT Moon 32, what's up, SweeTroll? Nothing much, just doing a little bit of building here with all of y'all lovely people today. All right, so we're going to bring this in, and I snapped it to the wrong wall, but hey, they are currently doorways, so that's not too big of a deal. And see, I can't get this in, so we're actually merging a lot deeper than some of the other Shoji wall tutorials out there that you may have seen. So we're going to go ahead and change this back to a mine wall. And Rose, if you want to do the honors, just tear that thing down. Okay, that works. Oh, all right. So we're going to slap this wall in right here, just like so. And this one is done. All right, so now all we got to do is get the other side. And did I not leave myself a snapping point? I didn't leave myself a... I didn't leave myself a snapping point for the other wall. That's okay. I can snap off of that doorway and then go from there. Alex, 29 Soul. Hey, hey, y'all. Hey, hey, you. How are you today? All right, so we're going to come over here and once again... Okay, I got that fence post there, so I have to go to this side. Covering the notch that's in that corner. Or it's going to, at least. So with this one in place... this side, and well, actually, you know, I'm going to go to the other side with it because I'll be able to see how far I pull it out. I am doing wonderful, Alex. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, so that's about the same. And if it's not about the same, that's cool. You'll be able to see a little bit of variation. Like I said, the depth that you set your walls inside the other walls that you're layering up to make Shoji walls, you'll get different effects on your finished product. Are you on PS5? I'm on PS4, but hey, it's cross, you know, PS5 is just the PS4 Pro version anyways. So yes, I am on PlayStation, right there with you. So yeah, and if you want to look me up, my PSN is the same as my YouTube, so feel free to shoot me a friend request later if you want to. And yeah. Oh, you're on PC. Gotcha. Yeah. My PC can barely run Oblivion, so I don't think I'll be on PC anytime soon. All right, let's see here. So we need to change this over to the mine wall once again. Rose, if you'd like to come over here and just smash out this mine wall. All right, cool deal. And right now this is kind of looking like a mess, maybe not making sense. And why is this not going on? Did I snap to the wrong thing? What's going on? It's not going in. What's catching me up here? What is holding me up? So I got the other side done just fine. Now all of a sudden this side is not wanting to work. Maybe it was the depth. Maybe it didn't pull it out far enough. So we're just going to try. Well, it's not accessible. I'll tell you what happened here. What has happened here? What is going on? This is registering support to this wall. Okay. Well, never said I was perfect.
Did you switch it to a doorway?
Um.
Didn't you have to switch the other one to a doorway?
To pull the foundation away, yeah. But I think I have a gut feeling what I did is maybe I snapped to the wrong point. So here we go. I think this should work this time. I mean, I don't... Alright, so go ahead and give that another smashy smash and we'll see if this goes in. I mean, I think it should. I don't think it should give us any issue now. Yep, there we go. We're in. Alright, come on out of there. Now the crazy part is getting my foundation back in on the right snapping point, because now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got a lot of snapping points on this one corner because we got 8 walls. Right? Am I doing my math right? 8 walls. We got 8 snapping points in this one corner. So like I said before going into this whole Shoji wall thing, it is not a budget-friendly wall to build. So if you're going to use them in your camp and you're worried about budget, use them sparingly. Because, like I said, they are not budget-friendly. They will eat up your camp budget so fast. Alright, so with all these darn snapping points, I got to freaking figure out which one is the center. Obviously, it's not this one. But I'll tell you what, let's just go over here to that camp module. I'm going to hit repair all. And I'm going to try to get these walls back into doorways. My stupid behind didn't leave myself a... Wait, actually, you know what? Maybe I did leave myself a snapping point, because I'm pretty sure we started this off of this... No, we didn't start this off this row. I was like, so maybe we did it off this row, but we didn't. So anyways, I'm going to make sure I change all these to doorways real quick, just to try to get back to the center snapping point. This could be kind of tricky. We're going to try to get this pulled back to the center snapping point. Intersecting object. Okay, what am I intersecting with? I don't have a clue. Alright, come on. So we've got it on another snapping point here. Maybe this is the center. That looks like the center to me. Okay, so yeah, we've got it back on the center snapping point now. As you see, these are kind of thick, sticking out here. They even stick out a little bit further than my little corner notch cover, but hey, it's better than having no cover at all on that notch. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to come to the inside of this doorway, and we're going to try to get the center two of the double wall. It's just kind of a mess to try to decipher here what wall is what. And we're going to try it. We're going to go ahead and put white wallpaper on the center two.
It's white on this side.
Yeah. I'll try to get it on the center two here. Okay, I think... Okay, so... Maybe this is good. Maybe it's good. Yeah, we're going to see. We will see. As you see, like the variations in the depth. On the interior side, you can see it looks really, really good. Now, the exterior side, I got my depth a little too deep on this one. So you see, it's really important you get the depth right. So this wall right here is merged way too deep to actually look right. But you can play around with it and you can get different looks depending on what type of wall you use. So sometimes you can get it to work in your favor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this exterior, or go to the interior wall, and we're going to go ahead and, I'll tell you what, we're going to go to this one. Well, this interior wall. Come here. Because another key thing about Shoji walls is there's a lighting trick you got to do with it to make it look like it's paper, to make it look translucent. And that trick comes in with putting lighting on the interior side or inside the wall. Mm-hmm.
That wall that's too deep, it looks like it might look good with the jail cell walls. Saw Galactic to it recently, and you only end up with the horizontal bars instead of and you don't see the vertical bars.
Indeed, yeah. That is a really good idea. I'm going to throw a generator in this little room with a power connector on it just to... oh, I'm standing too close to it. All right, power connector. So I'll throw this on here just so we can get some power to that light. Boom. Okay, so we got a light here. Everything's merged in on this side. And you'll want to repeat that on the other side too. So once you get this side done, then you go to the other side and add a light on the other side. So as you can see with that light in there, it kind of gives it a little bit of like a translucent look, like you've got light bleeding through from the interior shining out. So it, you know, adds to the illusion of it being, you know, a paper wall. And getting a hold of this exterior one, if you go to your build camera, you can kind of finagle around and get it to highlight. See, there it is right there. So we'll test what Scurvy suggested here. Go to the jail wall. And yeah, look at that. Would you look at that? See these horizontal bars? That looks spectacular. And, you know, with whatever depth you do, you know, you can get different effects with the depth. So like that one right there, you get the horizontal bars, but where this one isn't merged as deep on this side, you'll probably end up with both the horizontal and vertical bars. Nope, we've still got just horizontal bars, but almost have vertical bars too. You can kind of see them kind of poking out a little bit. But yeah, different walls, different effects. Here's the greenhouse walls, which kind of looks kind of cruddy because it's got that brick, but I mean, that could be cool too, having a brick line under it too. So, in theory, we'll put these, I'm going to put the greenhouse walls on this side, just for the fun of it. It's kind of rusty, but, could be cool. Oh, dude, that's actually pretty cool. If I had actually managed to get it lined up better, um, yeah, that could be something fun to play with. That actually looks really neat. I kind of dig that, but the alignment's kind of wonky and it's not quite. It's kind of glitchy. But that is an idea for sure. Let me see if that looks any better. Okay, that's got like glass sticking out. That's even worse. You make sure you get those alignments right. But yeah, a lot of different wall types you can play with to get different effects. Just depending on what wall you choose, you'll get different looks. So as you kind of scroll through these, like this one right here, it's kind of neat. That's alright. So yeah, you just play around with it. You get different effects with whatever wall you decide to use on the exterior. Here it is with the yeah, not so nice, but yeah, like I said, totally worth something playing around with. You might be able to come up with some really cool designs. So there's the barn window on it. But yeah, you get that light in between, and you know as you're going along, do it on both sides. So on this side right here, you'll take this interior wall, make it a doorway, get your light. Come on, go in there. Get your light, put it in. Get your wall, take it back to a solid wall. And then, you know, interior wall to match. So we got the bars on the exterior. We'll do the bars on the interior. Now, as you can see right here, this is what I was on about. The depth matters. You know, this one wasn't merged quite as deep as the one on this side. So we've got vertical bars along with the horizontal ones. So just kind of play around with it, and you can get different effects on your walls using a different combination of different walls. So yeah, there's the lowdown on Shoji walls, and on top of how to make Shoji walls, how to make your inside corners when you want to say do a corner of your build with these walls, because like, and the ability to merge overlapping. So it's another useful trick that you can employ.
Are those walls still in the shop? I can't remember.
The mine build set, no, they're gone. They left about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I'm just gonna match. I'm gonna make this match all. And see, this one, the depth on this one is different than that one. So it's really it's one of those things you really got to experiment with on that depth, and you got to make sure you get it just right to have the pattern look the same. Because on this side right here, I've got horizontal bars, no verticals. So the jail walls, not as forgiving as other wall types if you want to get a specific look. I can make them all look the same. If I go to say, the steel is going to give you a really thick frame if you use the steel walls. The industrial will give you a lighter shade of wood than say if you go to the barn's got a darker shade and white framing. The industrial is all the same color. If you go to the shack walls, you get an even lighter, more worn wood look, and all matching in color, and you get that double window look as well. The old what is it? What is this one? The haunted house bundle. I'm not sure which one this one is. If I can't remember right. Radwolf, what's happening? Good afternoon to you too. Good to see you here with us today. So yeah. When you're building these walls, you know, you may have more build sets than I do. I mean, I missed a lot. Oh, hey, that's kind of neat. It's kind of ratty, but yeah, that's ratty. You don't want to use the mine walls for that. But yeah, going through your contemporary walls, you got the thick white frames. I wouldn't necessarily use that myself. But then glass walls, you can get some different effects on that depending on the thickness that you do your merge. And we've seen the jail walls, the greenhouse walls. You can get different effects with these as well, and you can get that little layer of brick at the bottom. Enclave's not going to do you much good. This is the Mistress of Mysteries set right here. Once again, play around with the depth. You might be able to get something different. Ranch walls, total no-go because they have a finished interior, so you don't have any visible studs on those. But yeah, Options, options, options. That's what we got. Lots of options. But yeah, that is the gist of the effect right there and how you pull off Shoji walls. And how you can do an inside corner with them. So, before we move on to the next thing, does anybody in chat have any questions? Anything that you guys are curious about? Anything that you see me do in my builds that you want to see how I built them? Just drop them in that chat. If we got time today, we will try to tackle it. I'm thinking about 2 o'clock we'll jump into showcasing camps. So we got about 30 more minutes before we move on from building to just chilling. So, what I want to do now is I think I'm going to attempt to get started on building the television stand from the hillside bungalow. And what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to jump over to that camp, which is on this character. And we'll build over there at that camp and get away from these noisy vertibots. We'll clean up our mess here before we take off. Alright, and Jen, that is gorgeous. Thank you for showing us again. Hey, you are welcome. Just expanding on an old technique that I brought to the forefront years ago.
Sorry about that. Scurvy just threw a vertibird at me.
But you know, that's the wonderful thing about this game. Sometimes, you know, better methods come along to do some old tricks, and you just got to revisit it and update the method. So long as Bethesda doesn't patch it. Please don't patch it, Bethesda. If anybody from Bethesda is watching this stream, which I doubt it, but hey, you never know. Please don't patch this. Please.
Did you say you were going to clean up? I think you missed a bit.
Yeah, thanks. We just cleaned up this entire camp, actually. Going up to the modern bungalow. We'll activate that. Bye-bye. Alright, that camp's down here. All cleaned up. So we're going to jump over to the modern bungalow so we can show everybody what we're about to build, or attempt to build. And this is pretty hard to pull off. It could end up being a one-off because it was a hassle. To say the least, it was a hassle. This television stand was an absolute hassle. Ooh, looking forward to it. Absolutely looking forward to it. Should have brought a drink in here with me before I started streaming, but hey, that's okay. If I start losing my voice, y'all know why.
The farmhands are hostile to me. I'll take them out.
Yeah. I've got some rowdy robotic neighbors here. All right, so coming up to the hillside bungalow. This camp was a really fun one to build. Let this thing load in. Might take a minute. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. It's all in now. All right. How dare you, Scurvy?
I'm doing nothing.
You're attacking.
You're just existing. All right.
Attacking everyone without trying.
Here's what we're trying to build here. As you see, a lot of layers this one. So we've got 3 rustic tables, 4 rustic benches, 2 of the pickaxe Pilsner fancy bar wall, you know, the glasses hanger thing. And then we've got White Springs paintings in reverse, and a little power indicator light made out of the big neon letter set. So this one's a bit involved. I'm trying to remember how I built it. Oh Lord, how did I do it? I think I got the paintings in, and then I snapped one to the back of one, broke the painting. Oh Lord, I can't remember. It was a pain in the butt. All right, Okay, so let's just get started. All right, so this is going to take me a minute to figure out. Intersecting robots. Isn't that lovely? Or it can't be the robots. It's got to be the This spot was a really interesting spot to build in because you see these little irrigation pipes. They're running all through the ground. This little orchard over here, and they throw collision errors. I don't know. It's weird. They do in some places and they don't in others, but they'll throw collision errors when you try to build around them. But anyways, I'm gonna just get this floor over here, and it could be the robot that's throwing collision on me. I'm not entirely sure which one it is. We're just gonna get ourselves a platform to build on. Oh man, I'm trying to remember how I did this. This was a pain. All right, so first things first. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna throw up a shack wall here. And what we're going to do with the shack wall is we're going to use this to get some of our wall decor tricked in. So, Scurvy, if you would like to break the shack wall, we'll get started on this.
Yeah, I just blue screened. I'll be back.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Rose, you still over here with
Which
us?
wall do you want destroyed?
This shack wall that's right in front of me. I'm gonna go to the floor decor real quick, and I'm gonna. No, wait, I'm sorry, not floor decor, tables. I've got to get a rustic table here. All right, cool deal. All right, so first step is I've got to get a rustic table in. And I want to bring this rustic table just to the inside of this wall. All right, so what that should do, I'll pull it in just a little bit more. I want to repair this wall. Okay, so with that wall repaired, I should be able to get a painting. Where am I going? The paintings are up. It's been a long while since I built this. I built this house probably 2 months ago. So I'm trying to remember what I did on a one-off television stand that I built 2 months ago.
Can't remember what I did yesterday.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember
That sounds
exactly
like
how I
me
did it.
trying to rebuild my stereo.
Yeah, so the catch here is I got to try to get this to snap to this table. I'm just gonna use my shoulder buttons here to try to get to rotate straight. It looks fairly straight. It looks fairly center. Maybe it's center. It's hard to say. Can't quite see. Because it is slightly bigger. Okay, so I'm going to stack 2 on here. And what this is going to do, hopefully it's attached to the table. We're about to find out. Okay, see, it is attached to the table. Good. So we are off to a decent start. I'm not going to say it's a great start, but we're off to a decent start. Okay, so the next step, now that we got 2 of those guys on there, we're going to go to our wall decor, I believe it is. And we're going to go down and we're going to find that Pickaxe Pilsner sign right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to line up on one side and get that snapped in there. All right, and that should still be attached to this table. Yep, it is indeed attached to the table. And what we're going to do now is, Rose, if you want to, just break one painting, just one painting. There's 2 paintings there, so try to just break one.
Let me switch weapons first. Let's try this one.
That's okay.
Is it explosive?
There we go. That works. So with just one painting broken, I should be able to go in. Should be able to go in and get this side. And I'm not sure if I got that alignment right, but what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to grab this. And I'll look at it here. So I've got it a little high. Not a big deal. So I'm just going to try to adjust it. Take it up and then take it down. Alright. Grab this one. Take a peek. And there we go. It's close enough for government work. I mean, if y'all want to try to replicate this and make it perfect, by all means, replicate it and make it perfect. We're not going to fit and fight over perfect alignment in this stream. Because if we did, we'd be here all day. I'm not going to say how long it took me to actually build that television stand, but it took me a good while. You know, it's not quite center on it. It's one sticking out a little bit too far on one side than the other. Actually, I can probably fix that. We'll fix that real quick. I know I said I wasn't going to make it perfect, but we'll make it a little better than what I had it here, just to try to make it somewhat. I made it worse. I made it worse. But yeah, it's fiddly. You're gonna have to play around with it to get it perfect, and you're not gonna get it on. If you do get it on your first try, then kudos to you. But I know I didn't get it on my first try, and I sure as heck didn't get it on my first try here either. But anyways, that's the gist of it. So that's got the frame on the back here. So now that you've got that, what you got to do is, well, what I've got to do is I got to find my camp module wherever the heck I left it. I think I left it on the back porch. I'm just going to pull this camp module over here. We're going to need a camp module and a pressure plate because this is a couple steps to this.
Yeah, it's by the door here.
All right, so now let me think. Let me go in here and take a look at it one more time. See what we got here. All right. So yeah, this is a multi-step. There's multiple ways to do this. If you want these shelves on the side, we can go that far and get the shelves on the side too, or we can just do the core bit of it here. But yeah. So first things first, I've got to merge up the rustic tables for the back side of it. And actually, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking I just want to omit these shelves altogether. I don't even want these little bench shelves here. I want to just stretch out the back tables. Make them a little wider. Save you a little budget anyways, because that's 4 extra stools here. That's a lot of extra budget. We'll be able to achieve a nice look without those stools. So that's what we're going to do here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take this over here, and we're going to bring ourselves 2 more of those tables in, wherever the heck they are. Try to get them nice and straight here. 2 tables. Bring this over. Figure out how far out we want it. I made a huge mistake. I actually need to put them backwards. Why did I do it that way? I could have just flipped the foundation around and kept the alignment. But oh well. I'm going to do it again like this. 1 and 2. Okay. So with 2 of these out, what we're going to do is we're going to probably make this whole TV stand probably something like that, I'm thinking. So really, all we got to do is, first step is we've got to raise the television up. And raise it up extra, so we raise it up the distance from the bottom of this table to the top. So we're just going to raise it up the height of this table above that table. So let's bring this over to our module. And I'm thinking I'm going to have to pop it on there about 8 times. maybe. It's just a guess. I'm guessing 8 times. So let's see if that's even remotely close to right. 8 times on the module. Why can't I place it? Am I too close to it? Is that... Okay, 1. Oh, it's going to be way more than 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 maybe. And one of the pressure plate that we can bring into... Okay, one... Looks like one more... Or maybe that's where I need it right there. Let me see. That's fairly close. Now it is going to cut off a little bit of the bottom of the TV. But it'll be passable. It'll be passable. It'll work. Okay, we'll go with that. Maybe. No, I don't know if that's going to work, actually. Come to think of it. Because what I got to do is I got to slide this under. Or, the other way I could do it is I can... No, I have to do it this way. I have to slide it under. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to have to bring that up just a wee bit more, or possibly try breaking the painting, and these signs should disappear. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to take this bad boy over here to this foundation. Come on, go up. We're going to take this over to this foundation, and then we're going to do a drop merge on the foundation. Well, I'm getting the right spot here. What are you intersecting with? Come on, give me a break. You literally were just snapped in. Okay. So we're just going to drop merge this. I give myself a whole lot of room to drop merge here. It's really close to the ground, so it's not wanting to drop merge all that well. Alright, main RAR, precise building, nice. Thank you. Man, I bet you 10 to 1 I'm hitting this freaking confetti right here. That's exactly what it was. I was hitting that confetti. I probably got that close enough now, so I can just lay these on top. Alright, yeah, Scurvy, if you want to try breaking the paintings, it should make my pickaxe Pilsner thing disappear. But just the 2 paintings, and we'll see if I can just slide this in.
Shit. Sorry, bro.
You're good. You know what I realized? We can't kill each other anyways in this server. We're all invincible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to test that out. I took all the life off you, but yeah, I didn't die.
It didn't stop me from getting crippled though. Oh man, we're gonna play drunk mode here. I'm super crippled. There we go. Survival syringe, fix that. Are you on adventure or custom world? I am currently in a custom world, but only for budget reasons, just to be able to build freely. All the build rules are set to the same as adventure mode, so Rose, I think your mic's acting up. All the build rules are currently set to the same as adventure, so everything that I'm building here you can do in adventure. Alright, so let's see here. We'll grab this foundation, see how everything's lined up before I go further. So we need to scoot this back just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. Scoot it back some more. Alright, so let's scoot this back just a little bit more. Making sure it's still supported by this piece right here. Alright. Okay. So let's bring this other one in. Now, this is slightly different than the other TV stand, but it uses less budget. And it's probably a bit easier to build.
Alright, did that fix it?
Yep, you're good. Oh, nope, it's
no,
back.
It's gone again.
Alright, come on, go in there. I've got green, but there it goes. Okay, it's in. It's not quite center, but let's see if we can go in this time. Okay. Alright, now it's centered up. Everything is in alignment. At least it appears to be. Okay, that's good. That's good. Alright, that's good. Good, good. Sorry, excuse me. With all that together, we're ready for the final step. And that final step is simply, well, first getting rid of this wall, just to get it out of the way. And we're going to bring in... Do I have one stored by chance? I do have one stored. And what did you look at that? 9 minutes to spare. So, hey, we are making great time. Alright, come on. Get over here. And attempt to repair both. Okay, so cool. That's right. The front painting supporting the back painting, so it was just having to destroy one painting. Alright. So we're just going to grab this, and we're just going to drop merge these down. Doop 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 doo doo. Doop 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 doo doo. And the alignment's not quite perfect on the TV, but hello train. Like I said, if you want to make sure in your build that you have the TV higher, it would probably look a lot better. Alright, mine are okay, thanks. Yeah, adventure mode is harder but satisfying. I like watching what people do in camps, all the inspiration put into them. Also, sorry for my English, it's my second language. Well, you speak it as well as your first, so you're doing a spectacular job there, Maine, so no need to apologize at all.
Yeah, the trouble with custom is getting people to come and visit it. It's really hard to talk people into doing it.
Yeah, it really is. It's like, oh, you want to come over to my custom world and see my camps? Yeah, but then I gotta delete a slot and all that stuff. And man, it's just such a hassle. But yeah, once you have it all, built on this one, as you can see, it is all supported here, and we can move it all as one solid unit into our home. But as you can see on the back side, we do have a little bit of that kind of back side of that pickaxe Pilsner piece sticking out. What I usually do is using the shack wall. Scurvy, if you want to pop that out of here, that shack wall I just built, we'll take this, and you can push this into the wall, and you can actually hide a lot of your sins this way, provided it's not too wide to fit. So as long as it'll fit between the two posts, you can merge it inside the wall and just hide everything. So we'll take and we'll repair this wall, and we'll wallpaper it, and there you go.
Looks really good.
So yeah, there's a television stand, and then going in afterwards, you can go to your lights, and you can add a power button if you've got these guys right here. I like to use, and I probably should have done this before merging all of this.
Do you want me to try and break the frames again?
No. If we break the paintings, everything's going to disappear behind it, and I won't be able to get this in. But yeah, if you go beforehand and you get that little power button in first, get the TV built, get the power button in, and then get the pickaxe Pilsner things in. Yeah, you can get the little power button in deeper, or you could use a different piece altogether. or omit the power button completely. It's up to y'all. It's y'all's build. Do what you want with it. But yeah, that's the gist
What
of it.
would you normally? Would you have normally stuck it on the back of the pickaxe Pilsner sign or the back painting? How would you do it?
Um, Honestly, I'm trying to remember how I did it on that one in there. I think I possibly got it attached to one of the pickaxe Pilsner signs, um, but I'm not quite sure how I did it. It's just off the top of my head, I can't quite remember. Um, just trying to think here. How did I do it? Get it in there deeper? Because if we go inside, I'll go in the build menu here real quick.
It definitely. It does look when it's recessed. There's no doubt
Yeah,
about that.
it's slightly recessed on the one in here. I think it might be attached to. Well, heck, we're in the build camera, so let me just grab piece by piece here and just see what's supporting it. Come on. Alright, so the painting isn't supporting it. Okay, this pickaxe Pilsner sign is not supporting it. This one's not supporting it. Well, how the heck did I get it in there? That's so weird. How did I do that? Oh man, there's got to be like some build voodoo going on here. How did I do it? Unless this is just independently snapped in, but it's got to be snapped to something, and I don't have a clue what it's snapped to at this particular moment. But
Did you have build restrictions off previously? Maybe you just freehanded it in.
no, this was built in adventure mode.
Oh, and brought over. Gotcha.
Yeah, so this is just all my adventure stuff imported over here. I film in custom, that way I can control the weather, but everything I build is over in adventure unless I specify otherwise.
Uh, that's that's a good suggestion from Jens. You can blueprint it and then deconstruct it.
Possibly. Let's see. I tell you what, I'll just pull this. Because I've got the two pickaxe Pilsner signs, I've got the two paintings. I mean, it looks like it would be attached to one of the pickaxe Pilsner signs, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it does.
So the front painting, you know what it was? When I built it, as I was trying to get the pickaxe Pilsner signs in, I think, I don't know. I think I had the power button already built on one of the paintings. Cat, that hurt. What'd you scratch my arm for? Big beanie. My cat just jump up on me. My little kitten. My little kitty Mochi. New addition to the family. She's still learning her way around here. What to do and not to do. But yeah. I'm not sure what that's attached to exactly on that. Because I know if we break the front painting, it's going to delete. Yeah, Mochi, I hear you. You know, meow again for everybody over on YouTube land. You say hi to everybody. Go meow one more time. Here, I'll bring you up to the mic. Say hi. Say hi, Mochi. Meow. Okay, or just scratch the mic. That works too. Mochi says hi, everybody. All right, she's out of here. Okay, so yeah. It's crazy drawing a blank here, not remembering how I got that recessed the way I did. But yeah, I think it is supported by one of the pickaxe Pilsner signs. But anyways, experiment with it. What? What is it, Mochi? Where'd you go? You know what? She wants water. So hey, I'll tell you what. I will be right back. 2 seconds. Fill up the water bowl.
Okay.
Now mine's gonna go nuts and make noise.
I'm going to auto-axe your head.
You love that thing too much.
I wish I had the 25 faster swing speed.
I don't
wow.
even have one of
Yeah.
those.
It'd be a legacy now.
Yes. Fight each other. All right. So today we covered wallpapering, security doors, um, building some Shoji walls, building a TV stand, and we are at 2 o'clock, so that gives us about an hour for showcasing some camps. So, Rose, what do you want to show us today?
Oh, that's true. It would be untradeable. Be fun though.
All right, so
Well,
I'm cleaning up this mess real quick. All right, everybody, say bye bye to the TV stand we just built. Bye bye, TV stand. Good to know you.
bye-bye TV stand.
Bye.
See you later.
All right. And I do try to read all the comments on my videos. So if you go back and you watch some of my older videos and you see something in those videos that you want to know how I build, just drop a comment on that video. Say, hey, could you show me how to build this? And I will try to tackle it in a future Build and Chill live stream. So as far as the building section goes, I think we're wrapping that up for the day. So we're going to go on to showcasing. And hey, I'm sure if you see anything in Rose's builds that you want to know how she built it, I'm sure she would gladly explain it, wouldn't you?
Yes.
All right, so let's head over to Twisted Rose's camp and see what she's got to show today. All right, where is your camp?
Down by Uncanny Caverns.
Uncanny Caverns. Ah, I see you.
Yes,
Okay.
this is my new build.
I got a countdown timer because, well, being in always PvP in each other's presence, we've got this lovely countdown timer.
Yeah, I know. I got stuck on it too.
Apparently, I'm also fast travel bugged.
Oh, lovely.
Well, I've just travelled out, so
Oh,
hopefully you can travel now.
Thanatos is in our server. I bet Thanatos is wanting in on the party. So let me go add him in. Yep, Thanatos wants into the party. So let's just go ahead and let him in with us. I didn't catch the request when he sent it. Thanatos, how are you today?
I'd be doing a little bit better if I didn't have to go to work in an hour, and also if I didn't just get screwed out of 150 atoms.
Oh man, I feel
Oh,
you.
lovely.
I claimed some atoms earlier today, and it actually took them a few minutes to show up. I don't know if that might be what's going on with yours or not.
I had to
Well, in
reset
this-
my game yesterday to get my ones for Fallout first.
In this case, it's re-rollers that I should be getting,
Oh, I got you.
because, you know, to hell with trying to cripple ghoul legs. The fuckers move too fast.
Ooh, I feel you.
Just use a shotgun.
Crippling legs. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. You could use a shotgun and put on Tormentor. Make sure it's not a legendary shotgun, and go straight for the legs with bats.
Yeah, that would require me to actually change cards on my character, and even though we're in custom and that wouldn't be that big of a deal, first I'll have to gain some levels to have cards to change.
Oh, I feel you. I feel you. Quick Smoke. I've always wanted to know how you sunk the brick defensive walls to make them look like planters. Brick defense. Oh, are you talking about on my townhouse, the one that I just built? The ones that have the planters in them, that's actually the lodge fireplaces. Which, we got a new fireplace coming our way on this scoreboard. I'm not sure how far away I am from it. Let me see here real quick. I haven't got to play with it yet because I am still a pretty good way. So let's see. This is rank 20.
I think
This
it's
is
30-ish.
rank let's see here. Where is rank 30 at? It should be Adams at 30. So this is 20. Where is the Adams for 30? So I am at 14. It's 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So there's the Adams on 30. It's 31, 32, 34, 35, 36. Rose, your mic's acting up again. I lost count.
Or Thanatos.
Oh yeah, Rose or Thanatos. That's right. So
I had mine muted for a minute.
31, 32,
So it was
33,
probably
34,
mine.
35,
Yeah,
36,
it is yours.
37, 38, 39, 40,
I'm trying to
40,
get pictures, but it won't do that. But
41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Oh, that's going to be 50. 51. Oh, wait. So 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Did I pass it by accident and not notice?
I don't know.
Oh,
I was
here it
only
is.
Guessing, but
It's right here, yeah. It's a Fallout First one. That's why I didn't notice it. I scrolled right over it, not even realizing. So, let's see. So this is 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Rank 38. Yeah, Thanatos, your mic is, Mike's giving you troubles, dude.
well, now
that's better. No.
It's right back to sandstorming, dude. Alright, so 38 is the new stone fireplace on the scoreboard. Gonna be a while before I get that one to play with it, but I can't wait. Definitely not gonna pay my way to
Cowboy. Like Cowboy's already put out a tutorial on merging that.
Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely.
still acting up.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
it's still Darude
Does
Sandstorm.
anybody know how to fix so that I can actually hear people when I'm not using my mic on my PS5? Because I need the sound to not come through my fucking controller.
I have no clue how to do anything on the PS5 with that. It might be in the audio settings.
Because, yeah, the one complaint I have about the PS5 is the menu settings are absolute fucking garbage.
I
They're
got
not
you.
intuitive at all.
Yeah,
It'll probably cause echo too in the chat.
yeah, just might. Yeah, try to adjust that cord again, Thanatos. Maybe it'll fix that shorting out. Yeah, it's good for now. That's good for now. Okay, so 38 is the rank on that fireplace. Okay, so let's do this little walkthrough here at Rose's. All right. So where are you at? Where are you at? Walk us through. Tell us what you got going on here, Rose.
Okay, this is the new build that I've got.
All right.
The way I find my camps, I just walk through and find something that looks really cool that I want to try to build with.
Mm-hmm.
And on the map, the only thing that actually sits here from the road back is this little shop spot.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
The only thing that's here is the display cases, the corn, everything else. And then the vending machine and the bright colored stuff I added in, including the lights.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it's so crazy. I didn't even realize this was pre-existing until you explained that it was pre-existing.
Yeah, if I'd moved my camp, the only thing that would be left is the Raider awning stand. That's it.
Oh, wow.
Everything else I put in here.
That's awesome. This is lovely. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, I love this hanging rack you've got here with the conduits. That is really cool.
I don't like those things hanging inside an interior because they're too big.
Absolutely, I feel you there. You know what would be really cool is putting a campfire under them and making it like an outdoor smoker.
you've built here before, right?
Nope.
No, Sweetroll. Didn't you put an engine in this Jeep? Was
No,
it you? Or,
no, this isn't the spot. The Jeep that I put an engine in. Yo, this Jeep is nice. This is nice, nice, nice. This Jeep needs no work. It looks like it's road ready as it is. I like that. That's a good looking Jeep you got. They really should make this buildable. I want to be able to build this in camps. Just give me a Willy. I'd love to be able to, you know, have a Willy to play with in my camp.
Hey, they just finally gave us buildable cars.
Yeah, I can't ask for everything, can we?
Maybe my asthma's acting up today.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is
Okay,
nice.
How about now?
You're
that's good.
You're in good shape. Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, I literally threw it across the fucking room and then went and retrieved it.
Oh my
Hey,
goodness.
when in doubt, throw it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really do need
Teach it to fly.
Said.
Main roar. Every vehicle should be buildable, like that one mod from Fallout 4. Absolutely. Dude, we've got so many vehicles in this game that already exist. You got a Watoga Underground. You got pristine vehicles everywhere. Every model of vehicle that could exist in Fallout is inside that garage. The assets are here, but Bethesda, for some reason, just doesn't want to let us build them. I wish they would change course on that. I would not complain one bit if they sold us existing assets in the Atom Shop. I just want to be able to build them. I don't care how we get them. I want them.
Technically, everything in this game is an existing asset. Even some of the new stuff that, you know, everybody's like, oh, this is brand new idea. Nope, it was there somewhere. They just pieced it together out of other crap that was already here.
Yeah, for the most part. All right, so Rose, what else we got going on here?
Well, the addition to that, I took and built an entire fence around the whole perimeter of my camp.
Oh, this is looking lovely too. Yeah, absolutely. It's a little sap collector you got here. That's nice. Just throwing in there.
I added all this detail to the back part of this wall.
Oh yeah. This is lovely.
And falls around out here to the outside. With the tire swing, and then I built I hid my shelter.
Oh, is it the abandoned mine shelter entrance?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that works. And using the mine build set as well, actually makes it look like an old shaft right there. That's pretty cool. All right, my main RAR, gotta go. Thank you, StoleYaSweetroll, and everyone in voice. Have a good one, y'all, in chat and stream. All right, we will catch you later, man. Thank you for coming out today, hanging out with us, and all that jazz. So we do appreciate you. Have a great day.
Bye, Raw.
Later. Why are all of you hostile to me? Was
this
it my mic?
Yes, we all did a handshake while you lost your controller across the room. This server's got always PvP, just so whenever I'm building, if I want to get help, I don't have to do handshakes and all that mess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're all invincible
one of the-
anyways.
You know, one of the
But we
things
can't
that they
kill each other.
repaired is you can't get a wanted level from destroying the shooting target.
Oh,
Oh,
what was
shit.
that?
Scurvy with the
Sorry, I
Zano
was-
axe.
You got a little excited there, didn't you, Scurvy? Done crippled
I
me.
was just playing.
Oh.
I was just playing with Thanatos, so I forgot I can destroy.
I was
Rose's stuff. So.
gonna limp my way in here with my crippled legs.
No.
Just don't mind me. Just a cripple, you know. Oh God! I stubbed my toe on the way in through on the threshold. You know, you really ought to consider, you know, working on that threshold you got there. Caught me by surprise. Just stubbed my toe. Oh, darn that table! That moment when you realize you can speak 7 different languages. Wow, the level of merging you got going on in here. There's so many I mean, I'm assuming this is like the storeroom, right, for the storefront you got out front.
Yeah, and also the little junk cabinet right here for strapping stuff down. Food
Lovely.
storage.
This is lovely.
I was
Yo, what are
I was
these?
going for the build of like an old like feed mill
Uh huh.
that they found that was pre-war, but they found after the fact and turned it into like a living space.
Where did you get these cask stools from? Were these from Nuka World or were they from the
They
Atom
were
Shop?
actually in the atomic shop.
Okay, I'm gonna have to wait for this to come back around. I like those. Those are nice.
The only hard part about them is figuring out which side is forward when you actually want to use them as a stool.
Oh yeah. I've
They
noticed
don't
that.
work for me. I like them better on shelves.
I've noticed with
Yeah.
stools, whenever you're building stools, they all face the same direction. So what you can do to figure out the orientation of one stool, go to a stool with a back on it, and then tab over to the stool that you want to build. Keep in mind where the back was on the other one, and then just rotate it the amount that you need to have the back facing where you need it.
Good tip.
Yeah, I haven't tried that with those ones.
Yeah, I'll expand on that after we check out Rose's camp. I'll show you. Yeah, for all y'all out in YouTube land who might be interested in how to go about all that, because I know sometimes my verbal explanations might not be completely clear. Sometimes I have trouble communicating things at times. But yeah, we'll show it before we go. All right. So what else we got going on, Rose?
I wanted to put a coffee table here, but all the other ones were too big.
Mm-hmm.
So I took two benches and merged them together to make that small little coffee table.
Absolutely. That is lovely. That's a really good effect, though. It really looks good. Might steal that later.
That blue thingy was off of the one scoreboard with Zorbo's Revenge, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Damn
the
it.
floating face fauna lagoon.
That's the one scoreboard I didn't complete.
I didn't finish the first scoreboard. I was 3 spaces off and didn't finish it.
I'm taking your cup with me.
He sits on it.
That's great.
Been working out on your cheeks.
This is lovely what you got going on up here with on top of this metal box. I like that.
Yeah,
Pretty
that
cool.
took a little bit of finagling to figure out.
Mochi, that is my foot you're attacking, girl. Kind of hurts, those sharp kitten
I'm
claws.
glad I'm not the only one who's been playing around with putting fire in that thing.
It won't drop. It won't drop merge to the top.
No, it won't. It just sits there.
So you have to put the metal stash box down first. The little small fire on top of it. Well, no, you put the stove on top of the stash box. Burn down the little wood stove with the flamethrower. Put the fire inside, and then repair it, and then merge it down, and there you go.
Not bad, not bad.
Could
Pretty
you
nice.
camp module raise the fire off the stash first?
You probably could, because at my camp that I have active now, I've got the fire sitting on top of the bars that are inside of the stove, and I foundation floated the fire up and then just slid the stove right in there. So camp module floating the fire could probably work too if foundation floating it did. And then, yeah, like I said, the stove just slides right in on it. So it's something with the bottom or the top of the stove that has the collision issues, but the middle of the stove is like, nah, I'm good. Go ahead.
Good tip.
I dig this television you got merged in here, kind of like a computer monitor. I think that's what you're going for here, right?
Yes, absolutely.
That's lovely. I like that. That's pretty cool.
And someone was saying in the group the other day, if you merge a light into those television screens, it puts an image on there, like a really clear image.
Yep, that was
Yeah.
me. I was talking about that the other day. And
Okay, I didn't hear that. How do you? What is that?
Yeah. Well, after we're done checking out everything you got here, we'll swing back over to my camp and I'll show y'all.
All right.
Yeah.
And if you want to see the image that we were referring to, just duck down and walk really close to the TV. They all have a reflection built into them. And you can see it if you're real close or if you merge a light into it.
Yeah, you can
And
see it.
I done slammed myself into a corner and can't get out. Okay,
Oh,
there
no
we go.
way.
Yeah, so there's
That looks
like
like
a
trees and stuff.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
So when you drop merge a light inside it, you could use a candle. Anything that emits light, you can drop merge it inside the television, and that light will shine on the screen. It'll actually brighten the reflection, so it actually looks like a picture on the screen.
Well, this camp's max budget, so I can't do it with this.
The thing is, though, when you turn the television on, it completely washes it out, so you got to make sure that the television is turned off, so you can have that image displaying.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So let's see.
Rose, do you have the little tiny light from the little housing set?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
That uses very, very, very little budget. Try building one. It uses less budget or the same budget as a frickin' electrical
Let's see
wire.
if I can build one.
Yeah, I don't have those, so I'll have to use a candle when I do it.
Yeah, but I won't be able to build a pressure plate or a flamethrower and even do anything with it.
Alright, so I'm gonna walk around the exterior. Walk around here. I think I saw everything on the inside. This is a very, very nice camp, Rose. I like this. This is really good, very lore friendly, and just really blends in well with the environment that you've built it in.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely fucking awesome. It definitely looks like it was here already.
And I like the use of the mine walls for your underpinning around the bottom of it. That looks really good too.
Thank you.
This is really
Yeah,
nice.
I was kind of holding my breath with this one because I'm the one that can't build, like, has problems building scrappy camps.
I mean, you've done a
I'm the other way
spectacular
around.
job with this one. I really, really like it. It looks really good.
Oh yeah.
And it just really fits in really well with the environment. We'll go into photo mode real quick, just to get some little cinematic angles of it. Maybe some cinematic angles. This is really nice, really, really nice. We're gonna go all the way to the left here, and we're just gonna do a panning shot to the right. Look at this. This is just
Yeah,
lovely.
when everybody's done looking at it, I'll take in, before you guys leave, I'll switch camps, and then you can see what it looks like without my ads to it.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is lovely.
Yeah, if I could randomly build a clean build as well as you jumped over to Scrappy, I'd be set.
Ooh, I like this custom fire pit you built with the stones and the medium fire. Or is it the large
Yeah.
fire?
No, that's the medium fire.
Oh.
It's actually a hole that was in the road. I stuck the fire in it, and then I took the stones and built them around it, and it just turned out that way.
Oh, hey, we've got your settler playing that. Let's see how well these mesh together.
Scurvy jump on the acoustic, the Wanderer decided to get dumb again.
Oh yeah, she always moves. I don't like her.
I have her at my current camp because she's the only ally that fits in with that camp that I'm working on, that I have to reach level 98 on the scoreboard before I'll have it thoroughly finished. Because I need the damn fans.
If I had my choice, Maul would always be my ally. But he doesn't fit in with every build, which makes it not fun.
Yeah, Leo doesn't exactly fit in with every build either.
It's a real pity this ukulele doesn't match with the songs that you play on the other three instruments. I was hoping that somehow it would mesh with them, but it does not. Oh, Galactic wants to join with us. Heck yeah! Let me get Galactic and party with us. All right. Okay, so yeah, if you want to go ahead and deactivate, we'll see what you started with. Good afternoon,
Statements
Galactic. How are
disappeared.
you today?
What's up, guys?
Not much, not much.
And
Wow.
it's gone.
What a change, what
Galactic.
a change. This is amazing. Amazing what you started with and what you made from it. This tip-top job, bro. It's tip-top.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
That was nice. That was nice. Okay, so let's see. What was the couple things we had to go tackle back at my camp real quick?
The television light merge.
Okay, television light merge, and there was one other thing, wasn't there, that we were talking about? There's two things, right? It's television light merge and
The stool
oh yeah, the stool thing.
direction.
Getting the stool orientation. Thanks. That's, I forgot. So, Galactic, you got anything new that you want to show off to YouTube land today?
Particularly, but I'll
Awesome, awesome. Thanatos, you got anything new you want to show off?
Yeah, actually, the camp that like I said, it's still in progress, but only because a few decorations are on the scoreboard and I need them.
I
But-
gotcha.
We're talking level 98 before that'll even be complete.
I feel you. Yeah. The only thing that I'm really waiting for on the scoreboard to advance any of my, which all my camps that I've got in progress now don't need them, but I got a few ideas for that new fireplace and. All right, look at you with my stabby bits. All right. The only thing I'm really waiting on is that fireplace and the clean bathtub and the toaster. The toaster would be nice in some of my other camps, but I can progress without them. Just right now. Yeah.
I need the desk fan and the typewriters and the Rad Stag swing set. I can't remember what the rest of it's actually called, but it used to be a swing set. So that.
I got you. All right, so we're gonna get us a little pressure plate out here. We'll get us a television, and we're gonna get us a light source real quick. We'll do this real quick. Televisions are under appliances, correct? Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna use the TV that's on the legs, and we're gonna go over to our lights, and
You're gonna have to turn the TV off.
yep, absolutely.
TV's off.
And I'm just gonna go down to the candle. The candle puts out enough light to do this, and you never have to worry about it, getting turned off. It's always on. So you grab your candle, you're going to bring this, and you're just going to bring it back so that it's completely obscured and hidden by the screen. And then you're going to store your pressure plate because somebody stepped on it.
Sorry. That was me.
Oh, I'm just messing with you.
Just don't beat me with a stick.
Okay, so you get your pressure plate, and then you bring TV over to it. And you're going to drop merge that candle down in the television. And once you get it completely inside the screen, which is not as bright as I'd like it to be. Maybe a brighter light would work better. But you go up to the TV, you can see the reflection in the television, kind of like a picture. I'm going to put a brighter light in there and see if we get a better effect out of it. So where did I leave my camp module? I left it somewhere. Did I take it out and back again? I did. Go re-grab my camp module.
I think I saw it when I was running around.
Maybe just store it would be quicker anyway.
Yeah, well, I've already got the camp module now. So I was going to backspace it back out of there. We'll remove this candle, and let's go back to our lights again. Because, experimentation, sometimes you... So we find ourselves a nice bright light. Now, a real bright light would be this track light. This would be overkill, but I'm just going to do it anyways.
Yeah, that's why I like that tiny little light. And it doesn't count as a light. Unfortunately, like you said, you don't have that one.
Okay. Not really working too well on the track light. I might need to pull it closer to the screen.
Yeah, I'll try that.
It's been a while since I tried to do this. The round TV has better picture. Okay, we'll try that, Lady H. Thank you for the suggestion. So yeah, we'll take this one. We'll just shove this to the side, and well, I took it too far away from my power. So let's stick this by the house. Wow, it's putting out more light around the freaking television than the. Of course, it could also be the light that I chose as well. I probably need to get a light that radiates in a different pattern than this track light. This track light throws. So let me go to something bright, something compact. Probably not this nuke lamp. It's too tall. Maybe the desk lamp might do the job. So it's been so long since I've done this, so see if we can find a light that works good with this one. I think the desk lamp might actually do pretty good.
Wow.
Would you look at that? The
Yeah.
desk lamp in it really
That
worked.
works even better.
Yep, the desk lamp did the job, did the trick right there with the desk lamp. Look at that. That looks good. So yeah, desk lamp. That's the ticket, not the candles, not the track light. The desk lamp. Just drop a desk lamp in it. Let's try it with the round one. We'll bring this over here closer to the house so it has power.
Let me move.
I'm gonna go back into the first person here. So let's get the round TV here and turn this off and get a desk lamp. And
That TV has a weird shape.
try to get this desk lamp in here where it's lined up right and not in the way. Watch me step on my own pressure plate here. I'm getting awfully close to it. Alright, so we're going to drop a little drop emerge here, get this down inside the television. And indeed, it does have a really good picture. Wow, look at that. That looks good. So we'll bring this over here with the other one. We'll do a compare and contrast all the way across all the different TV brands.
That's crazy.
You see Jen's question in the chat?
Does it work with anything with a reflective surface, like maybe the mirror? We can find out. We can test it. And I think this the TV with no legs has the same picture as the one with the legs. Maybe.
Yeah, I think all the TVs have the same picture.
Nope, they're different. This one looks like I'm looking at the dirt ground, and this one actually has the sky, the trees, and the ground in it. You can see the picture better in the round TV. Lady H was right.
I can't see the chat, so
Ah, gotcha.
I wasn't sure what was said.
So we'll try this
But
TV too.
I would definitely like to know about the mirror because I don't have the mirror and I don't know if it has a reflection or not.
It looks like it's
just a
covered with
black
tin
back.
foil to me. Wow, I like that. And that's the one I used.
So it looks like these two TVs do have the same picture in them.
Yeah. The one in the middle doesn't.
Yeah. All right. So other items with a reflective surface. The mirror. Mirror. Well, let's see. How would we go about that one? Because with it being wall decor. Well, I think what we can do, we're gonna need a wall or a room divider. Thinking a wall, actually, maybe double walls here. So I'm gonna try a double wall, and I'm gonna use a doorway to get a light behind the mirror, shining outwards, and put the mirror on top of the light, kind of like the whole Shoji wall things, where you put the light inside of a double wall. So we're gonna go ahead and do a double wall here, and on this side we're gonna leave it a doorway for now. We're gonna take this one, make it a solid, get ourselves a wall in there. Not going to need that pressure plate for this, but anyways. Lights. Put this guy in because it's nice and bright. Stompy 676. It works with the trailer doors. They have glass on the top half. Interesting. Alright, so with that light there...
No light necessary. Okay, that's interesting.
You find that mirror. I passed it. It's appearing that the mirror is just... There is no reflective texture on the mirror.
There's
You
no
see the
energy.
light, that's about it.
Yeah. Now, one thing that does have a weird reflection, if you go to the shelves, this display case, if I remember right, in it. But the question is, yeah, here we go. If you go to the side of this display case and you look at the reflection, I'm not sure what we're looking at. It looks like it's upside down, whatever it is. There's a ceiling reflecting off the bottom and then the floor reflecting off the top. I'm not sure what that scene is on the inside of this, but yeah, there is something reflecting on the glass in this display case. So that's another one with a weird reflection on it. You got to get up real close to it to see it. But yeah, maybe drop merging a light inside the display case might make it more prominent. I'm not sure how to bring this one out and make it show more. But anywho's, over to the tip about the stools. So if you ever find yourself wondering about the orientation of a stool that doesn't have an obvious front or back, like say this stool right here, if I build this right now, I'm actually going to be sitting in this direction, right? So if I sit in it, as you can see, I'm sitting facing the house. So let's say we had a little bar over here. We'll slap a bar down. And you're wanting to build your stools against your bar, and without having to do all the guesswork and grabbing it 40 times to make sure you got it all right. Let's see, floor decor. Did I pass it? No, I didn't pass it. It's up a little higher. No, it's down towards the bottom. I get so lost in this darn build menu trying to find things.
And it's only going to keep getting worse.
Oh, hey, is the Holiday Village in the item shop right now? I could totally buy these lights, but I can't because I don't have 1,200 atoms. And I can't buy just the lights by themselves. Freaking Bethesda.
Oh, it must be in there. I don't know because I already have it. So, yeah, if you're seeing the ability to build it, then it's probably in there.
Yeah.
I can't buy them by themselves. They're in a bundle right now.
Sometimes if you go down to the camp section of the atomic shop,
Yeah, they'll have them
might
part.
have them separate.
Sometimes they do. I don't think they do right now, but I'll check later after stream. Chairs. Okay. So you got your stools, and they have a default rotation. Every single stool defaults to the same rotation. As you see, the backs are all in the same position. So when you go to build your stools, just pay attention to where the backs are, and then look at where the front leg is as opposed to the back. Keep that in mind as you're going through the stools. So like here's a round stool with no obvious front or back, but you notice that front leg is in the same position. So what you're going to do is you're just going to take it and rotate it so that one front leg is facing where you want your stool to go, and then you're going to face in that direction. And once you place it down, it keeps the same rotation, so you can just go on down the row with your stools, and they're all going to be facing the way you want them to face. With no guesswork. You just pay attention to where the backs are on them.
That's a very good tip.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm definitely glad to know about that.
And like the fancy bar stool, kind of a different layout on the legs. So you've got, instead of it being kind of like the leg facing forward, you've got two legs on the front face. So you toggle over to the stool. So like if I start rotating them, right? If I stay on this stool, the rotation is going to be here. But if I swap over, the rotation goes back. So as long as you change stools, the rotation reverts back to default. And then you go to the stool you want, get it rotated the way you need it. And then once again, boop, boop. So long as you don't toggle to another item, it keeps that rotation, and yeah. Just a simple trick to take the guesswork out of your stools and furniture. Alright, deleting all this. And yes, so with that, with the last remaining 15 or so minutes we got, we'll go check out Thanatos' camp. Scurvy, did you have anything you want to show off?
Not really. Well, it's nothing new. It's the replica of Bad Notion's Formula One car that I've got out at the moment.
I gotcha. Oh, we can show that off too. Why not? I mean, imitation is the greatest form of flattery. So maybe somewhere out there,
agree.
Bad Notions might stoop to the level of watching my channel and
And find out
Well,
that
thankfully-
somebody in the world actually knows what giving credit is.
Well, thankfully, Bad Notions was flattered and not offended as well. He was very nice about it. So, yeah. If you don't mind me cross-promoting Bad Notions, then, yeah, come and see it.
I've got no objections. I just made a joke because Bad Notions and Drayton and Fever, they're getting up there in popularity, and I'm still down here at the bottom of the totem pole. Well, not at the bottom of the totem pole, but
No, I'm the bottom.
we started at the
Yeah,
bottom. Now
some
we're
very
way
talented
up.
people in that crew.
I'm the very bottom of the totem pole.
All right,
currently.
so shoot over to
Not after the last week.
I'm still at the bottom
Mr.
of the
Guest
totem
Judge.
pole.
It only bumped me up to 40. Currently.
Let's see, Dirty Baker. The build limit is way too limiting. I'm on Series X, built a square box and a prefab bungalow, and already maxed. It's always how to budget out your build to actually get something built. This camp right here, this is just imported over from Adventure, so everything that you see in this camp right here fits within the budget. So really, the more you mess with it, the more you figure out what you can get away with, how much budget each part consumes, and just really planning your build around, fitting within it. And yeah, just it takes time. I used to run into a lot of issues with my budget, but the more that I've messed with it, the more that I've got to understand all the way this stuff works is, yeah, you get it eventually. So just mess around, keep practicing, and just, yeah, you'll get there. Figuring out how to get the most out of your budget.
Did my Miler King attack you, Galactic?
Yes, it did.
Oh, okay.
I'm
The
sorry, I didn't know that
Fubi.
was your pet. I
Hello,
killed it.
hello from Germany.
No, it's all
Hello,
good.
hello from West Virginia. And the rest of my lovely panel here, we got Australia, we've got Ohio, we've got um,
Pennsylvania.
Arizona, where somebody's
Pennsylvania,
freaking weather got
Arizona.
drunk and came to my yard.
Yep. Arizona snowing right now. What the heck?
Southern Arizona.
Yes, southern Arizona.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Snowing in the
Somebody's-
desert.
Somebody's weather got drunk and came to my yard.
All right. Oh, I've got another party request to join. Jace the Aussie, a good friend of mine from a while back. Haven't talked to him in a hot minute, so we're gonna get him in here with us. All right, and Alan, hello from Croatia. Hello to you too. Good to have you with us. JC Aussie, how are you today?
Bad at all, sir. How are you?
Doing
Jess.
pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. We are live at the moment, so feel free to. If your voice chat settings are not set to share, then nobody on YouTube can hear you. But hey, if you don't want your voice shared, that's your prerogative. We gladly engage in conversation still yet.
Think I think mine is set to share.
All right, good deal, good deal. I am in the custom world right now. You're welcome to join us over here if you're online at the moment to actually play. Yeah, we're hanging out in custom mainly for the budget because doing a lot of demonstrations here needed the extra budget, and I don't have any camps I want to bulldoze right now. All right, we're heading over to Thanatos' camp to check out what he's got going on. Where you set up at, Thanatos?
To the right of Point Pleasant.
Southeast of Crazy Manville, just northwest of Hunter's Ridge.
Northwest of Hunter's Ridge. Is your camp set for public? It's not. Let me.
Probably not.
I'll just join your team.
That'll work.
Oh, thanks, Collective.
Yeah, this is where my retro 70s house is.
This is where, well, technically it's one little ridge up by that big ugly tree is where I swear I'm going to mispronounce this, but Tyler Made's secluded living camp was. He showed me the location because I had this idea when I saw his camp, and I'm like, hey, can you give me that location on PlayStation? Because his was built on Xbox. And he's like, absolutely.
I feel you. Oh yeah. I totally recognize it now that I'm here. This is a cool little spot.
In order to do what I wanted to do, I had to drop down off of that ledge and build a little further out away from it.
All right. So, waiting for it all to load in here. Whoop. On my slow potato PS4 I got.
So the idea behind this camp is that it was a pre-war Pioneer Scouts training location for like hunting and prepping and then smoking of the meats.
Oh, right on.
And my character found it and got the smokehouse up and running again. That's why there's a naked mannequin. I don't have enough possum badges to put a possum outfit on that mannequin.
Oh, I feel you. Yeah, because you gotta actually buy the outfits. You can't craft them, right?
Correct.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, but they're not
Can I
locked,
build
are they?
them
I
and
can
drop them?
give you.
Oh, they're tradable, right?
Yeah.
Yes, they are tradable.
Hmm.
But I hadn't found anybody that has the complete possum shorts outfit yet. And then the backpack's not tradable, so I'll at least have to buy that.
Yeah, but that's the plan. You can craft that though, so that's
Yeah.
pretty good. All right, right on. But yeah,
Oh, so it's over there. Yep.
So yeah, the idea is that my character found this and started fortifying it and started the process of cleaning it up. That's why there's still brambles everywhere in a lot of areas, like around where the last person that ever came here parked.
Oh, right on.
That thing is straight freaking buried.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've got a few of those around here. I've got a few pictures I've taken here recently.
Magic, exactly. Magic of the duck. It's what I call it, but that's just because I have the ducks and they're so damn easy to hide.
Absolutely. All right. Right on, right on, right on. Oh, and you got those lovely vines over here. Are they still in the item shop, or did they already remove those?
They're still
No,
in
it's
there.
still there.
Still there.
All right, coolio. Yeah,
Because
I'm in 2 minds.
I'm hoping once I get my first atoms, I'll be able to buy them. I hope I get them in time. I can't remember what day of the month it refreshes on, but I'm pretty broke at the moment.
I don't know whether it's 4 days or 10 days before they disappear.
I tell you what, I'd be afraid to sleep in this camp because of snakes. There's a lot of brambles in this tent surrounding the sleeping bags.
Well, that's the point. These were set up beforehand, and he hasn't cleaned. But there's a place to sleep that's snake free.
Come on inside the cabin here. Little bunk
And,
bed.
yeah,
Oh,
the
and a
fire-
functional top bunk. You went as
Yep.
far to put the sleeping bag up here to make it functional. Right on.
Bottom usable. I don't know if you're able to zoom out to show that both of us are using it, because I certainly can't. Because I try and I fall through the bed.
Well, my camera went through the wall, but I think I might be able to peek at us through the window.
I think my
Go-
character actually fell through the bottom of the bed.
I'm gonna
Because
go
I'm now
full
staring at the floor below.
full stalker mode. Well, you're on the bed in camera mode, so
Okay. Okay. All I know is that camera-wise, I'm looking at the floor.
sleeping head to foot like the good Lord intended. All right, looks good.
Thanatos, I just bought the possum gear and I can't drop it.
Well, it might be because we're in custom.
If it doesn't work here, I don't know if it would work in adventure either.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
says
that's
it'll be
true.
destroyed.
They may have changed it. They may have changed it, which wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, the little wood stove in the former Scoutmaster cabin is the one I was talking about earlier, where I've got the fire floating higher, and that was a foundation merge. I literally yanked this foundation out of here, and foundation floated the fire up, and then just shoved the stove on top of it.
Jace, we've got always aggro on in the server, but not for PvP reasons, mainly for breaking camps.
Okay.
And we're all invincible,
What happened there?
so you can't die even if somebody tried to shoot you. You would get crippled though. I managed to stub my toe going into Rose's camp earlier, whenever Scurvy accidentally tripped over the step and ran his auto axe into my legs.
Accidentally.
So, yeah.
Whereabouts in Oz are you, Jace?
I'm in Brisbane.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Sydney.
Oh.
And then, of course, an oldie but a goodie on the rounded communal fire pit merge.
Yep.
That's been around since it showed up back before the pressure plate merging was discovered.
Oh yeah, that was
Back-
the very
back
first
when it
thing I
was-
did with the fire pit. So, we can build 2 of them. I'm going to make 1 round.
Back when it was a nightmare to get it to line up because you had to use sinky ground, and that is not reliable on spacing.
Oh, absolutely not. And then figuring out how to float them back up. If you managed to merge them too deep, then you had to go right back and do it all over again. And then if you went too far,
Yeah.
oh, you had to do it all over again. I am ghoulish. Made it in. Absolutely, you did. You made it in just in time for me to almost have to say goodbye here shortly. We're creeping up on 3 p.m. My daughter will walk in the door about 3:04, 3:05. and then my sons will come through the door about 3:30, and man, 3:30 is the deadline because when they walk through the door, it is a raucous riot in this house. So I do have to close off stream before all heck breaks loose.
So when I get it, about the area that Scurvy and Jace are standing is where that Rad Stag swing set thing is going to go.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
Once I get it.
Yeah, so, yeah, this is, you said this was the camp that you're waiting on the scoreboard to finish.
Yes.
Right on, right on.
And then come over here, this is the smokehouse.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see. This is
including
nice.
my morbid sense of humor where it bled into my character. Because...
Oh.
They're on the chalkboard in there. That's the morbid sense of humor where it bled into my character.
Let's see. Day 10 through 21. Training, hunting, prepping, dying.
Yeah. October 21st, hunting. October 22nd, prepping. October 23rd, dying.
That's right. Bombs drop. Bombs drop day right there on the 23rd. Thanks for laying it out. I finally caught
humor
on.
bled into my character.
That's lovely. That is a lovely detail. I like that.
I keep getting comments on my bore and sink from people that they really like that.
Yeah, it's a really good idea because you're in here prepping the meat and you need a place for where they're they're going to bleed all over the place, and that's actually a really good idea. Actually, I like that. Oh, look at that!
Found a use for the Nuka-Cola thermometer. It's the temp gauge for the smoke room.
All right, Nuka thermometer. Where is that hiding at?
It's on the
Behind
wall
you.
on the door.
Oh, it was on my 6. I was looking all over here. I was like, where is it? Oh, it was behind me the whole time. And was that one Adam Shop too? Because I don't think I saw it on the scoreboard.
I think that was scoreboard.
Was
I don't remember
I don't
sure.
remember seeing it.
No, that was Atomic Shop. It came with the Nuka-Cola Quantum set with my stools.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you get the stools, you'll get that thermometer that doesn't like to stick to things. It likes to
No,
float
that's
away
it.
from them. Which is why I said
yeah.
I finally found a use for it.
Well, it is
because
kinda floaty.
yeah.
Yeah, but it blends. You don't even notice it's floating unless you actually go looking for it.
Well, the problem is if you don't jam it in a corner like that, it does become blatantly obvious that it's floating.
Yeah. That looks great. Looks great in here. I love this brick. It's nice.
Open the smokehouse or the smoke room.
Oh. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Lovely. That's cool. What walls are these? Are these the
That's
this is a wallpaper.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
I
a
mean,
nice
walls are
wallpaper.
brick, but I'm trying to remember what wallpaper that is. I just thought it looked really good because it looked like it was the same wallpaper as out here, but like it's been covered in smoke a lot.
Yeah.
That is the rusted red.
Rusted red. Okay. I wonder if that was a scoreboard one. I bet it was.
Yes, the rusted brick and the rusted red were both City of Steel scoreboard.
Bummer, bummer. I missed so many scoreboards in my long, long vacation from the game. I missed
But
so
those,
much content.
they're wallpapers. They will be put up for sale in the Atomic Shop, guarantee it.
Yeah, at some point in the distant future, hopefully.
The way I got the flag to be behind the vines, I actually had to burn the vines and then put the flag on the wall and then build the then repair the vines. And it was very complicated to get, well, I considered it complicated to get the vines this long because that's a wall and a half of vine with the extra thick middle.
Yeah.
All I had to do, it involved flopping walls around, really is the easiest way I can describe it.
For sure. Yeah, I'm guessing you put a half wall in, then put your full wall on top, did your vine, then did the wall swap thing to detach it from the vines, and then went down to the bottom with a full wall on the bottom. And then, did you have to burn the vines to get them to overlap, or did they just snap over each other?
Yes. I had to burn them. I don't know that that's always going to be the case, but it was for me.
Gotcha.
And that also could be because this side of the camp is right up against the build wall.
Yeah. It looks great. That is a spectacular effect you got going here. I do like that.
Yeah, it's like the heat of the smokehouse is allowing them to grow better, because then on the rest of it, where it's not quite as warm, they're thinner.
That's neat, indeed. That's that's a lot of thought that I probably wouldn't even thought to put into it. It's an awesome detail that you're thinking about details like that. Like, oh well, this side of the camp is warmer, gets a little more light, or this or that. You know, so there would be more growth over here, and then, you know, it's like, oh well, you know, this has been abandoned, so hey, there's going to be a lot of underbrush inside these tents that, you know, all this was abandoned, and just all these little details, just bringing it all together, just make it feel a lot more immersive in you know, the story that you're going for with this.
And then, of course, this up here is one part that covered bridge blueprint that I used in my rooftop camp, and one part floating stairs to get the floors attached. Because, yeah, all of this stuff is totally unremovable. The only thing I can remove is that covered bridge and the wall. Or no, the walls actually might have decided to link to the floors, even though they're not at the right spot for them.
Right on, right on.
Or the wall. But the covered bridge is the only part of all of this, besides decoration, that can actually be removed without me going under the camp and building a convoluted set of floors and stairs to get them linked to something.
I got you. Yeah, this is nice. Let's see. I am Ghoulish. Gonna start the replay now. Oh, hashtag the best pastime. I do appreciate that. Ghoulish. And we are nearing 0 hours, so if anybody has...
My alarm went off saying I have to get ready for work, so I am going to bail out.
Absolutely. Hey, it's been a pleasure having you, Thanatos. Love the camp. Can't wait to see it done. It's going to be a while getting that scoreboard done, but hey, when it's finally done, I can't wait to see it finished.
Other than that Rad Stag swing set, the only other items are small desktop items. It's the fan, the toaster, and the typewriter, and those will be in the office area of the smokehouse area and in the desk area of the cabin. So really, it's not a lot.
Yeah. Well, hey, you know, I can't wait to see it done either way. It's just coming together really well, and it's a really, really lovely camp.
See ya.
All right. So we'll catch you later, Thanatos. Thank you for coming on, man. We
See
appreciate you.
Later.
So we've got a few more minutes. My daughter's going to walk in a minute, but she's very well behaved, and she's very peaceful. So we've got till my sons come to close out the stream. So if anybody's got anything else they want to show, any camps that y'all have in progress that you want to show off, Jace, do you have anything?
Oh no. I live in the junkyard so that I could just throw some stuff down and just live there.
I feel you. Just along for the ride today, huh?
Yeah, no, my building skills are nothing. And especially not in comparison to anyone else here.
Don't knock yourself too bad, buddy. All right.
What about you, Galactic?
I need to see what character I have imported in this world, because I don't even know what camps I have here.
I got you. You didn't re-import when you came and joined us?
No, I forgot.
Oops.
Well, like I said, a quick trip to the Rusty Pick. There's not much to see there. It's just the car and the little Red Rocket garage, if you want to see that. For
sure. We'll show it off to everybody in YouTube land. They haven't seen it. I haven't seen the car yet. I've seen a lot of the other stuff, but yeah. Let's jump on over to Scurvy's place. Do 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 do. I could just pull out the guitar and get instantly demonetized, but I don't think I should do that.
Not again.
Oh no.
I dare not even say those two cursed words because I have a feeling if I even utter them. Oh. Let's just say rural roads.
Rural roads.
That's a good one.
Oh, why am I even collecting junk?
One of these days. I'm going to host a concert over area chat during an event just for the fun of it. Maybe Meat Week. I'll do a live stream that will get instantly demonetized. So hey, super chats during that live stream would be appreciated because I'll be giving up my sweet 10 cents of ad revenue just to sing some songs. Man, but yeah, I have to have a seat in this thing. Wow.
I don't know what some of these things are. Oh, is they clocks?
Yeah.
Yeah, clocks.
This is freaking awesome.
I can make it so that you can sit in it. I just have to break the toolboxes, and then you can hop in, and then I just... Well, give me a sec. So, to get underground, there's a spore plant just here.
Oh, no, that's clever.
Oh,
That is a very clever underground entrance.
Yeah, it just saves on a couple of rugs and symptomatic.
That's pretty rad. Just waiting for it to pop back up here on the surface. That thing takes its time.
oh. No, you just look at the ground and you find it.
I gotcha. I was in third person, so that's probably why it wasn't highlighting it for me. You go to first person when we get a closer look.
I'm
You've
out.
got to
Oh, I got
look right at the edge of the road, just in front of the tree and the bush. Yeah, you got it.
Just grabs you from the surface and spits you out underground. I like that. That's cool. Super well hidden. I love that. Wow, the amount of stuff you got down here to bring that together.
Yeah, there's a lot of budget down here.
Wow. I wonder if there's a way to work it out that you'd... well, no, that's all wall decor. Oh. So now I see why it took so much effort. Okay. Maybe...
Holy mackerel.
I don't understand all of this, and I don't think I want to.
So all those clocks and things, they're all attached to these boxes,
Yeah.
and then C.A.M.P module floated up. Yeah, it's...
How did you get your camp module underground anyway?
So I would recommend there's a video by a content creator called Hitbit, Hitbit, and he has a go-kart tutorial, and the method that I used to do all this is exactly what he did for the go-kart.
But getting the camp module underground is just as simple as coming off one of these floors, putting a set of stairs going upwards, bring your camp module in front of the stairs, and put your back to the stairs, and walk backwards up the stairs until your body is just between the underground and above ground, while having your cursor on the camp. Wait for the camp to turn green, that you can grab it, but while you're still underground, and then just grab it and then just walk forward and bring it under. That's the super easiest way to get it underground.
That's exactly right. But there's a few more steps that you have to do if you ever want to get rid of the stairs. So...
Oh yeah,
I don't know. Watch his video anyway.
Yeah, this is all floating in. So you, yeah. So you got the stairs down here. Yeah. I see. But yeah, I didn't even take into account the fact that this is free floating. This platform of floors you have here. I didn't even
Yeah.
realize that until you talked about getting rid of stairs, and I was like, well, why would you need to get rid of stairs? 'Cause it's all, and then I looked over here, it's like, oh wait, this isn't tied to anything. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, this is awesome. I'm gonna jump up and take a look at the garage. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So you, okay. So you did,
Perfect alignment.
is this anywhere walls right here? Getting these,
Oh, hell yeah.
and then, I guess mine walls broken to get the custom depth.
Correct, yeah.
Dude, and that is clean, no flicker at all, and just a seamless merge almost. That is really well placed. Wow.
Oh, thanks.
That's nice. That is nice, nice, nice. And then the workstation is in yeah, right here. That's cool. And I guess when you go to access, it says furniture entries blocked, so you don't accidentally get stuck on. Nope, you go right through.
Nope.
Oh wow, it even goes up and down.
And then you open the door to get out. Okay. Right on, right on. I thought for sure it was going to say furniture entry is blocked. I like how you got the gas pump drop merge down into this foundation here too. That looks really good like that.
Yeah, little details. It's got that ugly concrete slab on it. So we can merge it down.
Absolutely. I can't stand that big slab on the bottom of the gas pump. Oh, and the scrap box merged with the ammo box. Nifty, nifty.
Yeah, that's a conduit merge. You can just see the conduit on the right-hand side as you're looking at it.
Oh yeah, I
on
see
the
it now.
ground.
Yeah, right down there between the bench and the box. Clever, clever. Yeah. This is spectacular work here.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Absolutely love it. Now, there's no, were you unable to get the door in, or was it just a decorative choice not to have the door?
Yeah, I haven't put it on. I've got not a lot of budget left, and I'm still not finished tinkering the race car.
I got
So
you.
I'll see how I go for budget after I finish the car.
Absolutely. All right, Stompy 678, awesome smokehouse. I will make sure that Thanatos gets that message next time I see him. Oh, yep, there he is in the chat. I'm here while I get ready for work. Well, there you go. Right on, right on. Yeah, and oh, I see the turret up there, the Enclave turret. Right on. You got to keep it defended. And see, is this the pit floodlight? Yeah, it is. Right on, like that, like all of it. This is absolutely lovely. And this awning right here is part of the prefab, right? Pretty sure it was.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, is that something I missed too? I haven't used this prefab in a very long time. Oh, Thanatos was Stompy right above you. Says awesome smokehouse. Man, I'm getting like crouped up here. My apologies for all the coughing I've been doing this afternoon. Stompy would like to show my camp sometime in the future. Absolutely, man. If you're on PlayStation, just shoot me a friend request at StoleYaSweetroll. Hit me up and party one night. We'll chit chat a bit, and we'll get you in on a stream with us sometime, dude. All right. Yeah, that's spectacular work here, Scurvy. Absolutely love it. And the Formula One car is just spectacular.
Well, as I said, I can't take credit for the idea, but yeah, it's a bit of work and even replicating it, that's for sure.
And is yours isn't a one-to-one replication, is it? Your
no,
design
it's not
is
exactly the same, but
like the idea is there, the inspiration is there, but you made it your own. This has got like real Ferrari vibes to it, you know. All you need is like a horse emblem on it, the stallion emblem. But yeah, it's got major Ferrari vibes with that red and everything that you got going on with it. So this is awesome. Absolutely love it. I love this under construction sign. That's great. I need that.
Yeah, it was from one of the shelters. Forbidden Dig Site, I think.
Yeah, I'll probably never get it then. I don't have
No, it came along with the busted up house build.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there you go.
Oh, well, I might get it.
I
Well,
want the
remember
sign.
missing
That's the
that.
only thing I wanted.
This is wonderful. So, hey, I want to thank everybody for coming out, hanging out, building chill today. Thank you, Scurvy. Thank you, Thanatos. Thanks, Rose, for hanging out with us. Loved your camp. Love what you got going on here, Scurvy. Thanatos, over in the chat, man, while you're getting ready for work. Really enjoyed your camp. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. Do appreciate you. Jace, thank you for coming on, hanging out with us. After I end the stream, I am going to hang out and party a little more, so you don't have to run off just yet. Nobody has to run off. I'm going to be around playing some 76. So hey, if y'all ain't busy, don't go nowhere. We'll hang out. Everybody on chat who came in for the stream, thank y'all for coming out. Do appreciate every one of y'all. And hey, if you like what you see here, do be sure to drop a like, subscribe, and share these videos with your friends. Hey, I'm always here. Always looking to help out. So, until next time, this is StoleYaSweetroll signing off. I want everyone out there to have a wonderful day and happy building.
Bye all.
Later.